That's a first.
Okay, hello everyone, and welcome back to another episode of the LITBS pod. I'm your host today, Darren. We've got Anthony and we've got Nubis, and we're also going to have Precious at some point soon. And we're here to talk about House of the Dragon season 3, episode 6. It was an eventful episode, as usual. Some may say it was boring or not much happened or whatnot, but in my eyes, a lot of it did happen. But one of the sort of more pressing matters, and I'd like to sort of just go on a small little rant here. So, sometimes, when a person passes away, the people, they sing songs for them, they get immortalized in the histories.
Mm.
It could be a cause for sadness, sadness in the realm, sadness in our hearts, sadness in the days and the months and even the years to come. But it's not this day, because on this day, Kristen Cole died. Kristen Cole.
Mm.
I'm not even calling him sir. I'm just calling him Kristen Cole. Because sometimes when a person passes, and when I say person, I mean someone, I don't want to say pure evil, but just evil. Someone who's of cunning, who's of sheer annoyance, just someone that you just love to hate. That person died. So today we celebrate. Kristen Cole, rest in peace. Rest in peace. We are free.
Well, that's your guy as well.
That's not my guy. He just is on my he's
Done.
on my team, and I've
Nah,
been trying
that's
to get
your
him out of here.
Yeah,
he
no, that's
he
your
He's
guy
gone.
though. That's your
that
That's
guy.
not
he's
my
your
guy.
he's your Neymar.
Ain't that your guy? Ain't that your
That's not
guy?
my guy.
I
He
hear it
thinks
though.
he's
I hear it
Neymar.
though.
This guy said he was the greatest warrior in the realm.
Mm.
The absolute
Hey,
audacity of that
hey,
And
man.
that's dragon delusion. I hear that though. I
it's
hear
all
that.
it's all those mushrooms in the forest.
Is that or well, I don't know whatever him and Alison had going on, but she must have gassed him
Nah,
up or something. But
nah, it's Allison, bro. He's Allison from when he's still carrying that around, boy. Still
that
sniffing it and
Honestly.
everything. That
mm,
lost that lost that smell like 2 months ago, bro. He's lost it, bro. It's done. It's done.
you know what's mad, yeah? I don't even think she even like thinks about him. Like in the from when he left onwards. Like I don't really think she gives a damn.
She's
Like
not thinking about him. She's thinking about
I,
what's her
Nah.
name?
do you know what I mean, innit?
Yeah,
Like,
what's
I
her
don't even
name?
think she's even
Yeah.
mentioned him. Like, oh, I mean, there's not many people
Yeah,
she could mention
nah.
him to, but like,
She's speaking about what's her name? What's the girl
Helena.
with Dream?
oh
Yeah,
yeah, Helena,
her
yeah.
Helena.
Mm,
She's worried about her son. She's worried about her brother.
mm,
She's worried about bare people before she's worried about him. He's done.
Yeah,
mm.
yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
It's crazy, bro.
yeah,
And this guy, he's
crazy
he's
man.
had she's been on his mind. But hey, listen, man,
Yeah,
Kristen, rest in peace. We might now have
yeah.
some actual brains as well as good fighters in our midst now. Now that
Mm.
he's gone,
Mm.
so it's a glorious
I
day.
mean,
It's a glorious day.
okay. Let's not be let's not lie now.
I'm
Let's
not
not be
lying, bro.
disingenuous.
I'm not
No,
lying.
let's not be disingenuous. He was a prick,
Um,
but he was a good fighter in it. He was a good fighter. We saw it in that last
he's
scene.
alright. He's
You know,
alright.
last hurrah, he
Yeah,
did his thing.
he was fighting
Mm.
scrubs,
Um,
but
you can only fight what's in front of you, innit? You can
it's
only
true.
fight what's in
It's
front of
true.
you.
It's true.
Um,
I'll give him that.
yeah, I mean, I just think, from where he came from, from where
Mm.
we saw him to where he ended up, I think it was just
Mm.
a fantastic fitting.
From the mud back to
Personally,
the mud.
personally, I would have preferred it if it was a dragon, because I think the fear would have just been too sweet. It would have been
Mm.
too sweet, put it in my veins, put it everywhere. That would have been, I would overdose for ages on that one. That would have caught me for the season. I can't lie,
Mm.
because the fear with that would have been a lot, and the fact that he went out, how he went out was, you know, it's, I
It
mean,
on the picture it
I
says it
felt
says
it.
Sir Kristen, but I crossed out the Sir, so it's just Kristen Cole.
Mm.
We don't
What you do is
we're not.
like 0 points. His plus
That's
minus
probably
is
why,
probably like
bro.
Yes, as it should
Bro,
be.
loads of rebounds there. He's
Mm.
good at that.
mate, man, I mean,
Even the way it
it was
happened,
a good
just
plan, you know.
Well,
At
the
first, I thought it was a good
fake
plan.
death.
Yeah, yeah, it was a good plan. That
yeah,
caught me. I
fantastic.
can't lie.
Yeah,
I was
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
shit.
yeah, so
Um, yeah, and it's just, yeah. I mean,
because
yeah.
even like the
I mean,
camera
get
work to
man.
just show us lots of the bodies that were obviously like mangled and cut up and whatever to obviously
mm,
make us think
Yeah,
that all these people are dead, and then boom,
Mm.
the guy just jumps
Yeah,
up and then it starts cracking.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
So, these men didn't die here. It's like,
yeah.
yeah, you're right.
And I was thinking, if they didn't die here, then what the fuck? Like, what,
Yeah, I
I
was
was thinking it
thinking,
was some
who
sort
has
of a
that time?
witch. I was like, what? I was thinking, what's going on here? Like, what?
Like you got like some
Nah.
dragon, like serial killer or something like that, just dropping bodies around everywhere.
I will say the fight scene itself. I know he said he was gonna fight him, but the way they shot it was actually very good. And I was like,
Mm.
okay, yeah, this is like
Mm.
not bad and bastard, but like a mini version of like just a little bit of him fighting. I was like, yeah, that was kind of sick.
Mm.
But yeah, I mean, oh, and obviously now we're House of Dragons is we're clearly doing a theme of like arrows killing guys.
Mm.
So yeah,
Yeah, it's the exact same as what's his name?
Jace.
Jace.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jace.
I can't lie.
I mean, he deserved it too as well, to be honest.
When that first arrow hit, I cheered, man. I can't lie. And
Oh, for
obviously,
Jace.
no, for Kristen. For
Oh,
Jace,
oh,
I was
oh,
actually
oh,
like, because I
oh,
like Jace, like, so when it
Mm.
was Jace, it actually hurt. I can't lie. And I kind of thought, oh, he gets hit with the first one. All right, maybe just swim down, like get away, and then
Mm.
the second
Right,
one,
are
and
you
then the
Team
third.
Green? What's going on
Yeah,
here?
I know, right?
No,
It's,
I like certain
Bro.
characters as characters, but
he used
obviously,
to be over here. That's the thing.
That's
nice.
what I'm
Like,
saying.
Bro,
Party for the death
I
of
was never
Kristen,
Team
and then
Black,
now
bro.
now
it's
Jace.
like
I hear
Get
it. I
Out. You
hear
get
it.
like little flashes, and then he's like, "Whoa!"
No, do you know what it was? Before I was like the Watcher in Marvel. I was like, I had no sides, I had no allegiance, and then
Until
I
Allison
awoken.
was like,
Yeah,
Man
until
said
I
the
know she
Allison
was
came in
like,
a
Watcher,
yeah,
but it
green
still
dress.
happened.
but you said Allison came in the green dress, yeah, but she was a kid then, so that's crazy. First of all, like
I
I,
mean,
that's
Whoa,
It worked.
that,
whoa.
It worked for the
brother,
king.
huh?
It worked for the king.
Yeah,
It
see,
was when she was older.
see,
That
that's why
that's
Otto. Yeah, see, that's
I'll
what
give you
Otto had
that.
to
It was
go
when
as
she was
well.
older, but not when she came out in the green dress, because no, she was still she was
I
still
mean,
young and
she's always been in a green dress.
Yeah, she's still in
She's
green
still
dress.
in
I'm
that
guessing
same
so.
dress.
yeah, I guess so. Yeah, I
She
guess so.
needs
Yeah,
she
I
needs
guess so.
new material really.
Yeah. Yeah. But
trust
anyway, I
stinks.
can like characters as characters without them, being on a specific side. Like, I've always said that. But obviously you guys
Mm,
you ain't be listening,
I
man.
mean, to be fair, I do like what's her name, Helena. I'll give it that. But I feel
yeah,
like she's neutral. She's not
Yeah, but
even
I feel like
on
you
your
have to,
side,
innit?
really.
Yeah, she's
yeah,
not,
exactly.
Yeah.
But
you
who I do like from like who's actually green is Sir Gawain.
Gwen, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
Yeah,
oh,
Precious
is
yeah,
said
that
the same last week.
Allison's brother?
Alison,
yeah,
brother,
yeah,
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 yeah.
Yeah, he's hard. Yeah, I like him.
yeah,
He's hard.
yeah,
I
yeah,
like
yeah,
He's
yeah.
him.
cool, man.
Actually.
He's cool.
He seems like
He's
the only voice
I
of
didn't
reason.
like like Ormond was bare kind of like saying like, making some kind of allusions to him being gay. I was like, you don't need to do all that, cuz,
Yeah,
man.
but if, I mean,
Yeah, I was like, this
bro,
is
that was the crazy the way he said it as well. I was like, bro, I've never heard that in my life. Bro. Is that what they
isn't
were
it?
doing back then? That is crazy.
Yeah, what did he
Oh,
even
he's out
say?
here sniffing perfume. I'm thinking, what is going on, bro? Like, this guy, bro.
Honestly,
There's people. The Targaryens are there, fucking each other's brothers and sisters, and you're worried about
mm,
that.
I know, man.
And then it's funny because obviously then when he was when Darren was talking to Sir Gawain,
mm,
obviously what we said before came to roost that the guy was ruining him basically. He was like, oh,
yeah,
why'd you leave me with him? Oh, I can't
Mm.
be with him. Da, da, da.
Yeah,
You know
yeah,
what
yeah.
he's like.
Oh
Bare
yeah,
yeah.
human.
exactly. He's like, I'm a
That's-
puppet.
Mm.
Yeah, bro. Like, where's he sticking
Yeah.
a hand? It's crazy. Nah,
Honestly, that's what
it's
I'm thinking. It's just like, just like,
All right, let's let's sort of start then. So, what are you guys' general thoughts as we normally do? And then I'll try and take us through like a sort of scene by scene, um, like sort of breakdown. So, I'll start with you, Anubis. What were your overall thoughts on the episode? Because you were saying it when you were off the pod.
um yeah, like what I was saying, like kind of like general thoughts is that for a few episodes now, we've been in like kind of setup mode, I think. Like last episode was not this one, the one before, was like halfway through the season. And like
Mhm.
now we're on the other edge now. We're on the other end now. So I thought, okay, now we should get something that's kind of like getting the ball rolling. It doesn't need to be a whole thing, but like something that kind of just gets it going and then we can kind of move on. And it's still kind of another episode of another setup-y episode. I know a couple things happened, like a
We're
little
an
couple
episode
things happened
away
with
from being an episode
yeah, but
away.
I feel like what I will say, I feel like the things that are happening, like I don't want to go ahead, but the core list stuff
Mm.
um and let's say the assassination thing or something like that.
Mm.
I felt like if it was Game of Thrones, that would have been like that would have been in like the middle of the episode. So we would have
Mm,
got that, and then we would have got the aftermath, and then we would have got how it ends and like the cliffhanger. I feel like they're leaving all the interesting things for the cliffhanger, and then they're starting the
yeah,
next episode
because they did it last week as
after
well.
yeah, kind of thing. And I get they're
Mm,
speeding through. And
mm,
obviously, like by the time it gets to the end episode, let's say episode 8, 9, 10, it's probably gonna be bangers. But I'm
mm,
like,
Mm.
I'm seeing deficiencies, and I'm speaking like the show is rubbish. The show is still fucking top class. But
mm,
I'm seeing deficiencies where it's like I love the show,
mm.
but it's like it's dragging. But
Because I
yeah,
think
I
like
mean,
well, obviously we like you said we rate the show so highly that you, there's still a standard at the end of the day. So it can still obviously be good
mm,
as a baseline, but you can see problems with it or issues with it. And I think
mm.
largely I agree with what you're saying. But yeah, carry on, sorry.
Yeah, no, no, no. I mean, and to say all that, I will say I did like there are things that I liked in there. I like even yeah, okay, even though it's slow, I like the journey of certain characters. I like the where things are going in terms of Daemon and Hugh and other characters we'll probably get into.
Mm, yeah,
Um, but yeah, I like where I do like where things are going. I guess I would just say I think they're just going too slow, personally for me. But
yeah,
and I'm only saying that because I know we don't have many episodes. Like
yeah.
it's
That's the
so
problem.
yeah,
I
yeah.
think there been a lack of episodes or two less. And then also, like I said, like a few episodes ago, um, with the way that episode 1 and 2 were meant to be on the end of season 2, then it feels
Mm,
like because now we're in the middle or the back end of it, this is actually the earlier of what should be the third season. So it feels
yeah.
like it's not meshing in our minds of like where we are based on how long's left to what's actually happening. Because I feel like
Mm,
where as much as I've been enjoying it and I do still think it's good, I feel like with a lot of characters, we're sort of meandering and we're sort of like just kind of coasting with them. So like
Mm.
Reina, for example, I feel like why are we getting her scenes at this point? Because it's like
Mm.
we're not getting anything from them. Like we had obviously we spoke about Laris and Aegon's scene last week, and then we basically just get nothing. Like
mm,
just asking about
mm, mm.
the digging scene and then asking Thailand, am I a terrible king or a terrible man? It's like, eh,
That could have
we
been
could
in
have
the last
probably,
episode.
yeah, it could have, yeah, it could have just been shortly after that, or yeah, it feels like,
But you know why that was though? Because obviously what the end of the episode was Aegon killing a guy in it.
mm,
So so they had to leave it as that little cliffhanger.
yeah,
But they've obviously
yeah.
shot it, so it's like yeah, I definitely get what you mean. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, true. Yeah, but yeah, I just feel like if it's going to be something a scene so small that doesn't really drive much, just leave it out. Like I guess
Exactly.
they're
Exactly. I
already
agree.
they're already working to a tight budget, I guess, as it is because they like even that battle at the start, like I'm sure it would have been longer in the book than
Mm.
just that little sort of skirmish at the beginning. But hey ho, Anthony, what are your thoughts?
Yeah, I like the episode. I think it's not as intense as last week's for sure. And I think we're starting to see like I think there's lots of things that I think like in a couple episodes ago we talked about how there've been loads of things that have been set up that's gonna eventually lead to bigger things. I think we're
Hmm.
starting to see like a little phrase in like little like gla almost like before the glass shatters, like little cracks
Yeah,
in the glass before it happens.
yeah,
So I think at the start of the season we've been getting little cracks or pressures here. But I think this episode we showed a bit more. Like for example with Missaria, I think last episode obviously we saw that she's willing to play both sides if she's been coerced. But I think now we see her actually lying to the queen, like actually
mm,
putting action behind it rather than just like, oh no, she'll be up front. She's
yeah,
so I feel like we've that, and then also seeing like people like Ulf and Hugh and loads of
Mm.
little. So I think I enjoyed this episode. I think we got to touch base with like pretty much every character.
yeah.
So like obviously because of that, it won't be as intense or as in depth.
Mhm.
But I think the main focus of this episode like obviously Aemond,
Daemon.
Daemon, Rhaenyra, and to be fair, I feel like
Darren, basically.
yeah, Darren and Gwaine,
Mm.
so Gwaine, but I feel like Alan also got quite a bit of screen time. I think we got to see.
Oh my
Mm.
god, I forgot about this. Hey, Precious, you good, bro?
Oh, see, I was telling them. They were
Uh,
lingering a bit too
Bro, did
long.
we say it? We said
We
it from
said it.
like,
I already got afraid. I was in denial. I
yeah.
literally, this is
Yeah,
the first
we
I know
told
time,
you.
it was Sang who said he couldn't see it, but
bro.
bro, I was like, what is the point of this scene? And then it clicked, like, there's
This is
gonna
the
be something
first
happening.
time I've watched a show and I've had to like actually cover my eyes. I've watched all manner of things.
Oh
I've
my
watched
gosh.
blood, guts, and everything else you don't want to mention. This
Mm,
is the first time I've had to like actually close my eye. I physically couldn't look at the screen.
mm.
That's how much it
Hey,
just.
she's grieving.
That's the
Oh,
thing that's
because
killing
the
me.
my man and my gal.
That's the thing that's
Oh
killing me.
yeah.
It's not even. I can get over the brother, cousin, nephew. I mean, heck, I like Damon and Rhaenyra. Fucked up as
Mm,
that's not the. That's not even the. That just adds
But
a
it's
different
calm
layer
though.
to it.
They're what? He's a uncle, isn't it?
I
No.
know. That's what I'm saying. I'm saying normally that's
No,
fucked.
I'm talking about what's
Helen.
Alan and her,
Yeah,
innit?
yeah,
it's the same
Lena.
thing as
Yeah.
Rhaenyra and Damon. I'm saying
Yeah.
normally that's not even the bit that I have a problem with. That's
Is
not
it because
even the
he's a
bit.
bastard?
No, I don't care
Oh,
about
okay.
none of
No,
it.
it's because of
It's the
Jace.
We know
Jace.
what it is. We know what
It's
it
Okay,
because
is.
of
We know
okay,
what it
Jace.
is.
okay.
Huh?
No, we know
Mm.
what it is. We know
What
what
is
it
it?
is. We know what it is.
What is
Cultural
it?
thing. We know what it is. We know what it
You
is.
said cultural.
We know what it is.
It's not
We know what
because
it
if it
is.
was cultural, I'd have a problem with her with Jace. I didn't.
No, no, no.
I was
I'm
fine
Mm,
with,
not
I
that
was fine
cultural.
with her and
I
Jace.
mean, that's calm. That happens.
Sorry?
That's calm. That happens in it. Like,
No,
you
no,
know what I
see,
mean?
you lot putting stuff that I'm not
well,
even worried
that's
about.
just him.
Yeah, I'm
All right,
not
go
even
on,
No,
worried
say
I'm
it,
about
just
say
Alan.
it,
saying. I'm
say it,
just
say it,
saying.
say
I'm
it.
not worried
No,
about
I'm just
Alan.
saying.
The thing
Like,
that's making me cringe.
we don't treat incest in like
Oh
we
my
have
gosh,
more.
what's
When it comes
happening?
to incest, I'm just saying. I'm
You
just saying.
don't
We got
because
to take
this
this
is
out.
Game
We'll
of
bleep
Thrones.
this.
This is the
Darren, bleep this
universe
out in
we're
it.
in.
Bleep this out if it has to. But I'm just saying, as a culture, we see incest way worse
Oh,
than
okay, okay, I see.
that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, okay.
So,
Yeah, that's fair. But I mean, in Game of Thrones universe, they've conditioned us, especially with the Targaryen or anyone from Valyria, to be like, all right, that's the stuff. Jaime Lannister, all of that stuff, even though they're not Valyrians.
but who's doing that stuff?
But I hear you, and I agree. I agree. But they told us the Valyrians are from Valyria. That's what I'm saying. They told us the Valyrians are from Valyria. So all right,
I know it's
I'm willing
fantasy,
to
but I'm just saying.
I'm nervous. I'm right there with you. I'm saying
Like Darren's falling out of his seat.
the the bit that makes me cringe
It's
out of
like,
skin.
is that a colour fin? Is that a colour fin?
Yeah, sorry. When Anubis initially said it, I didn't hear it. So I was waiting, and then I finally got it. So I just had to start laughing.
To be fair, like at first, like, when they said the color thing, it took me a while for it to click for me as well. But
Hmm.
but yeah, the thing that makes me cringe is the grieving part. Like I don't like the idea
Yeah.
that you're in the middle of grief and you're latching on to a different, like like you see in rom-coms and all these other things
Mm,
where someone's grieving and then the person who's always been their friend is like, oh, shoulder to cry on, and then they start kissing them. I'm like,
mm.
like that discounts your grief to me because you're not really grieving at that
Ah,
point.
yeah.
Like for me,
Because like, what do you
You're
want
one
her
of
to do?
them.
Start drinking?
what do you mean? Do
Innit?
anything
God.
else.
She
Don't
can
kiss
find a
anyone
name.
else. That's
That,
your
that's
She can find
fine.
husband.
a name.
Listen,
That's
man.
what
Hey,
they
listen,
do.
there's
It's not like you're grieving your father or your
yeah.
mother. Like you're grieving your husband. You're grieving an actual romantic partner. What the fuck are you doing kissing anyone else?
Were
Listen,
they, were they even
they've
married?
got they were
Yeah, I
betrothed.
They
mean,
were betrothed. They were betrothed.
Yeah.
No, but were they
Guys,
married?
yeah.
no, but
They were
they were going
betrothed.
Oh,
to
It's a
be.
oh,
I'm
they
romantic.
saying
weren't
It's a
that.
married.
No,
romantic
no.
link. They actually
No,
like
no, no,
each
but I'm
other.
saying
Oh,
that
so
was
it
a
was just a
no, that was the
boyfriend.
fiance, innit? No, that was the
Oh,
Mm.
fiance. That's what I'm saying.
Okay, yeah,
So
nah.
they
You
weren't
Yeah,
know
married.
what?
fiance, yeah.
Yeah, you know what's fine. Yeah, kiss whoever you
That's
want.
what I'm saying. We don't.
It's not
It might have
husbands.
been a, oh, we have to wait until
bro,
marriage.
you guys are focusing on the
If that
husband.
was
I
a
don't
thing for
care about
her,
the
bro,
husband or not.
you gotta
I'm
think. I'm
saying,
sorry.
hang on, guys. I'm saying for
She's
me
still grieving
personally,
someone. Like,
yeah,
is the point.
and it's not
Yeah.
just anyone. It's a romantic partner, someone you
Mm.
actually like. It's not like an arranged marriage where I didn't really like the guy, whatever it is. You've shown me that you like this person. What are you doing a week, maybe barely a week, 2 weeks,
I mean, how have they shown us they like each other though? I've seen them being friendly.
No, stop it. Let's not
No,
do
she
I've
wrote
not
that.
seen.
out Prince.
Let's not
She
do
wrote
this.
out
Back to
Prince.
season 2, they were making eyes at each other. They were happy about the betrothal, all of
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
She was making eyes at Alan.
Let's not do that. Let's not do that.
Let's not do that. Like
She wrote
this is
out
what I
Prince.
don't like when we
I hear what
start
Anthony's
writing
saying
the
though.
show.
I hear what
The
Anthony's
show
saying.
was
Because
showing
you
us
could say
something.
Jace has had the same thing with Helena.
Bro, no, he didn't. See, that's more brother. That's more brother friend like and brother and sister. He was doing that to piss off to annoy Aegon because of the whole riffraff. Let's not rewrite the show. They've shown us something, and I'm judging it based on what they've told me.
Yeah, but it's not like they've had deep love though. It's not that deep. Like,
All right.
We've seen conversations. We've not seen like, oh my gosh,
yeah,
whoa,
Kristen and Allison is deeper
power
than
couple.
that. I'll be real.
I feel like you guys are just
We all know how that happened. We all know how that ended. So,
Like,
you know.
okay, the fact he's not her husband. Of like, yeah, do what you want. Because
That's
even
what I'm
at last
saying.
episode, she was talking about getting married off to an old man. So like, I think
No,
she's.
but even more so, like they still had a defined relationship, as in
Darren,
whether that's like
Darren, I
wait,
understand
whether that's like strictly romantic or whatever, they were at least like they grew up together, like they were at least like a friendly level
Yeah.
to be able to grieve in that way.
Whatever that is, it's worth more than 2 weeks of kissing, grieving before I start kissing someone.
Yeah.
She's sleep
Whatever
deprived
it is,
too.
whatever it is.
Charlie,
To me,
you
they
fine
showed
all
me it
day.
was deep enough to warrant more than 2 weeks. And that's just
Not to her, and she was with the guy.
You're talking to someone who's pissed about this. I'm not saying like obviously I'm pissed about it.
How are you trying to insert yourself into another person's relationship? let her do what she wants.
Parasocial, innit?
It's like if Beyonce and Jay-Z split. It's like, oh my gosh, why would they?
I hate how you guys.
Only been a month. How dare she?
Bro. I hate what you guys.
How can she release that single? What's going on?
Like Precious will be there acting like Solange next week, just jumping and Alan.
No. Precious is gonna start talking up Raina next week. You see Raina, yeah?
To the sky for real.
You know Raina. Yeah, she's the main one. She's always been that girl, loyal.
I was always talking about Raina. That's
she would never leave her dragon.
Say that, but next episode, Raina comes and fires up the veil. I'm sorry.
Hey,
fickle.
Hey,
Hey, you know what? That would make you more fickle than
Opposite of
Taylor.
fickle. I'm angry about someone who's being fickle. What are you talking about?
What do you
By
mean?
them
How's
being
it fickle?
fickle,
Urges.
Yeah.
Like, you know what?
And it's wartime, basically.
All right. Anyway, let's get back on track. Anthony, please continue.
Just confirm my worst nightmares. Whatever. I hated it. I don't like
it.
But yeah, no. As I was saying, I think we've seen like a little bit more of like shattering in the glass in this episode. I don't think too many crazy things happened, but I think it's like a slow. Huh?
You don't think too many crazy things happened?
I don't think too many crazy things happened.
Okay, no, all right.
Nah.
But like, I feel like things are like developing smoothly, and we got to touch base with everyone. So I think, overall, I think I enjoyed the episode.
Yeah, so I guess I said basically my stuff before, but yeah, I enjoyed the episode. I thought it was good, but I think certain characters are meandering, and I think certain stories are dragging out a little bit. So I mentioned Raina, like the scene with Lady Arryn. I mean, it was cool to see the moon door, I guess, again, but like I just feel like we didn't need that scene. We didn't.
Nah, she needed to get slapped.
Nah, yeah, for you obviously, but
high on that episode.
yeah. I know he reloaded that like the Joffrey slap, innit?
Talk about parasocial, like he was living inside that veil.
Yeah, now I was the slap.
He said hit her again.
Do it again.
But yeah, I think there was a lot of good stuff that this episode. But yeah, we'll get into it. Precious, what were your just quick overall thoughts of the episode?
I know I'm just popping in and hearing you guys, but I'm surprised. I feel like I'm way more high. This is the second best episode of the season. Like after the first one, and again, like I had heavy action tax on it. But like this episode, I thought was amazing. I thought it was great. Like a lot of stuff, like I thought was just. Yeah, like Anthony was saying, we touched on different people, and I don't even think we needed the depth per se in terms of like spending a lot of time with them. Like the bits that they actually, like Aegon, for example, small role, whatever it is, but the evolution is like more crystallized in terms of the test that he gave Thailand and how he made that decision. It's like, you're messing me about, you can't give me a straight answer. Normally, I would go with the person who's like sucking up to me, but he was like, nah, let's go to Essos. Like his decision making, like that. simple things, but like they're telling us Aegon's a different person now. So I thought this episode did great, and I the two main characters in this episode for me, Rhaenyra and my boy Egwene. So
Mm.
Egwene, those
Mm.
two MVPs. Like I thought they carried this episode. Not that obviously, and I say carry, it's not like everyone else was slacking or anything. It was just they stood out to me quite a bit, especially Rhaenyra. But
Mm.
overall, great episode. Can't wait to get into it. But yeah, like I said, second favorite episode so far.
Cool. All right. Let me see if I can get my summary.
Yeah, what were your thoughts on Criston's death?
Oh yeah,
Oh yeah, we spoke about that
oh
slightly.
god, I loved how insignificant they made it at the end in
Mm.
terms of how like they shattered his whole sense of like
Mm.
heroism. I love that.
Yeah.
I
Mm.
hated the fact that they gave him the mace fight scene before that.
Okay. For
I didn't like that. It's not a character breaking
I
thing
like
because
that.
we know he's a good fighter, so it's not like oh that he's doing
yeah,
something he's
yeah, yeah.
supposed to. I just didn't like the fact that they showed us this epicness, which for me, I was like, as he was fighting in that scene, he was like, you know, when someone's, I am not this kind of person genuinely, unless I actually hate you. Like example, James Harden. If I see James
Mm.
Harden doing well, I'm pissed.
Mm.
I feel like everyone else is just letting him do well.
Empty calories in it. Empty calorie
Yeah,
stats.
that's how I felt. Like, it was paining me inside that they were giving him this shine, and then
Mm.
the way they just flipped that at the end, I really loved it. I hoped it would be worse. I wished it was worse in terms of the humiliation, but
Mm.
Yeah, I said it should be a dragon.
yeah, I wish it was worse, but I'm fine with what I got, so can't complain. Loved it, brilliant. I like the fact that they didn't even give him the satisfaction of like a fight, like a one-on-one.
Yeah.
Like all
Yeah.
that talk, like just silence. Because I
What
was
surprised
thinking,
me the most was how white that handkerchief was after everything he's been through.
oh, you know that's the one thing he's going to protect everything. So that's actually that surprised me.
When he was crossing the river, he had it like above his head.
Yeah, but the thing that because I was afraid that they were actually going to give him the fight because I was like, if he manages to get is surrounded and all these things and he manages to get someone to fight him one-on-one because I was
Yeah.
worried that the wolf guy with his Stark honor and all this nonsense wants to give
Mm.
him that. I was like, please don't,
Yeah, I
please
thought the
don't.
same.
Because if they give him that one-on-one, you know they're going to pull some fuckery and make him
Mm.
like really heroic.
Mm.
And then they're gonna like respect him or whatnot. Like, please don't do that. So the fact that they shot him away, they shot him from far away, perfect. That last arrow was. I wish they like peppered him with a lot more. To be fair, honestly.
Mm.
But yeah, I wish it was worse. But I'm happy.
Yeah, I'm glad how insignificant it was, really.
Mm.
Because last episode was like, oh, they will sing songs about this. Alison will sing this. Oh, Alison will hear this. I'm like, it's not a very good song.
Exactly. And we almost got what I think was it Darren or someone who predicted like we were spitting our ideas about like when he dies, like Alison is to be somewhere in the vicinity to see it, to see the humiliation and not care or not know. And we
Mm.
almost got that because at the end of the episode, she was like going to Harrenhal. So we're like, what if she like met them on the road or something? And they still might happen where she like sees his body and so, or like walking across. But we almost got exactly what we predicted. That was good.
Mm.
Yeah, guys, we can only hope and pray. Just quickly then, Precious, what did you think as well of the start bit, like the ruse, the pretending they're dead and attacking them?
Oh yeah, I actually thought it was like a plague or some other army that we didn't know or something like that. But like halfway through,
Mhm.
I started to suspect, okay, they might be playing dead. Because when you start when you start narrowing down the possibilities in terms of armies and like where people are, there was no way it could be anyone else. Like it just made too much sense. Especially because the Tullys had already gone past them. So it makes sense that since what's his name? Why am I blanking? The person we're angry about, the guy on the screen, what's his
Oh,
name?
Criston.
Criston. Fucking hell. Since Criston Cole was chasing them, they had the chance to do an ambush and like surround them. The thing that surprised me was you're coming in through the woods and you don't see one straggler out of all those people in the woods that you're like funneling into. Like I don't know, that just seemed really weird to
No, but
me.
that's Criston,
Probably because
isn't
of the
it? Like,
bridge.
no, but that's Criston, isn't it? He had one
Yeah, no,
thing in
but yeah,
mind,
but
innit?
like in the
So
woods, like surely, like with that number of people, you would see like somebody, like some clue that there are people here. Like there's just way too many people. But again, I've never been
Yeah,
to this. I don't know about
like
tracking.
horse, like
Yeah,
hooves and all of that.
Mm.
exactly. I don't know about tracking, so maybe it's feasible. But that
But
just
I guess to be
I
fair,
know.
if they know
You
they're
can over it.
already chasing them, I guess maybe everything they see is like, okay, well,
they're
they're going
ahead
to
of us or
be
something.
ahead anyway, sort of.
Fair enough. That makes sense.
Okay, cool. So the next scene then is the small council scene, where Daemon obviously reports about the death of Luther and the other gold cloaks, and they have he throws that, is it a cup at the annoying guy,
Yeah,
the master
man,
of
the
coin?
Oh,
man.
the money man.
Yeah, the money
The
man.
money man. Yeah. He should
Um,
have stabbed him. I'll be real. He should have stabbed him. I'll be real. I'll be real. Because
um,
we can't be chatting to people like this, making jokes, ha ha ha, and cut his hand off. Cut his hand off. Minimum. Set a precedent.
you know
Your
Daemon
people
would
have
as
just been
well.
slain. Your people have to be honest, it's actually very out of character that he didn't do that
Mm,
because it's like his people have just been slain. We saw what happened after when he did the oath, but like, yeah, nah, fuck that guy. Yeah,
mhm.
Rhaenyra is very stupid for that, but we'll see what happens after that. We'll see with that.
Yeah,
But
so
yeah,
they obviously talk about going to Tumbleton and uh, killing Norman's forces that are obviously in the
yeah.
homes of the people of Tumbleton. So they bounce that around again, and then Rhaenyra chooses to obviously not do that, and then sends Daemon to try and work out basically what exactly is happening. Um, then
Did you guys think that was the right idea?
What was the plan
Yeah.
again?
for Damon to try
Um,
and try and find out, go undercover and
Oh,
work
the
out who it
Baratheon.
is. Yeah.
Yeah, I thought it was good.
No, I think it worked out well for the person you caught, and I'm surprised he got like the main guy straight away.
Hmm.
Um, but yeah, I mean, if loads of them ambushed him, because they say like there's like what 500,000 people in King's Landing or something like that. So I'm like, if a large majority of people are willing to turn a blind eye to gold cloaks getting killed, if you got ambushed, I'm like what can you
Mm,
mm,
actually
mm,
do, sort of thing? Because it's not like the
mm,
gold cloaks were like untrained people. So, and
mm,
clearly a lot of the people who are attacking these gold cloaks are trained, like maybe knights who are just trying to undermine Rhaenyra's reign. So I'm like obviously we're always
mm,
going to back Daemon in a group fight, but I'm like, the plan doesn't really make
yeah.
sense, especially because
I've yeah.
like if Rhaenyra's saying
No.
the same thing to like Ulf, being like, oh yeah, don't like you're a dragon rider, don't just go into these public places. Like
Mm,
if you know he's going to be targeted as a gold cloak by himself, not even in a unit of two, I'm like, why would you put him at that risk, sort of thing? But
yeah.
it
I don't
worked. It
think,
I
worked.
I don't think she
yeah.
knew what he was doing there.
Okay,
I
fair.
I thought
remember
the
last
same
episode she
for
told him like all your skills, your disguise, all of this, like you're this supposed to be this mischievous person, but they're outsmarting you. So I think
Mm,
she knew he was going to do something. I don't think she knew he was dressing up as a gold clerk to go out. She
so
would, yeah,
it's I
yeah.
don't know. I think
Not the
it
specifics,
might
but
just be
she
a
told him
Targaryen
to.
thing.
yeah, she told him to do something.
Mm,
so
Because what's his name? What's his name? You lot will probably talk about it, but I know because Hugh kind of did the same thing where he just walked in there,
yeah,
Yeah,
like, didn't even change his hair. I don't know what it is with these Targaryens not changing their hair when when they all know there's a fucking dragon that's been flying around, two dragons that are flying
mm,
around near them.
I
He's
don't
not
think it's
changed.
that
Like he's just walking in
strange.
there.
I don't think it's that
He's
strange as
walking in
far as the
there,
hair thing.
huh?
I don't think the hair thing with Hugh is that strange because remember it's mixed in with grey and stuff. Plus, people with white
No,
hair
no.
running around, people with white hair.
Ulf is mixed in. Ulf is mixed
No,
in.
no. I hear,
Ulf
but
is
people
mixed in.
with white hair running around restaurants is not that strange.
Nah, I'm
I
sorry.
think his is a
I'm
bit
not.
too white though, because I thought the same thing
Yeah, and
when I
he's a
saw
big
him on the
guy, new
cart.
guy, like
Yeah.
big guy, new guy. They don't know who he is.
I don't
yeah.
think it's that strange.
Even his wife said he smells different.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
that's the
and
dragon
the fact
smell.
that it's not. And to be honest, it's not even that. It's the fact that after I know you lot talk about, but after he was talking to her, and obviously when things weren't going well, and he started going, "Oh, I can't be here. Like, I can't be here," and it's just like, well,
Yeah.
why be? Why come then? Like
Exactly.
you left your dragon to do
That's the bit
this.
that started to piss me off. Like,
Mm.
Yeah,
Mm.
Hugh pissed
plot
me off.
stuff.
Like I thought the disguise bit was okay, cool. Get some intel or whatever.
Mm.
It's like do that. As soon as he started talking to his wife, I won't go into this rant, but like this whole thing about like
Give
Hugh
it.
getting angry at Hugh and whatnot from his wife, like I'm sorry, like you're just trying bullshit. But anyway, that's
Nah, it makes sense.
there are
No, wait,
levels
wait, wait,
there are
wait, wait,
levels
wait,
where it makes
wait,
sense.
wait, wait. Say your
But
point,
like
Precious. I might be with you. I might be with you. Say your point. I
so
might be with you.
at the just let me rewind a bit. So when they were arguing in whatever season it was, where she was like, "Oh, we don't have food, we just lost our kid," blah blah blah. He was like,
Mm.
Mm,
I need to get a dragon to make our lives better or whatnot." And then she left.
mm.
I don't get you being angry with him for like leaving to go find the better resources and better yourselves, and then come back to take care of you. It's not like, oh, he forgot you existed. He went away to do
Mm,
something. Now, again, the levels to which her anger makes sense.
Mm.
The fact that, oh, you left me alone, I had to travel and do all these things, and these bad things happened to me.
Mm.
Fair enough. But like, I didn't tell you to go and leave your brother. You could have stayed in King's Landing. You chose as a grown person, and I don't even blame you for
mm,
this. You chose, again, this is why I'm not
mm.
holding it against her. I'm saying you chose as
No,
a grown
oh my God.
person to go over there to your brother. Fair enough. You knew the risk because you're not an idiot, clearly. You knew the risk and you chose to do that. Fine. I'm not saying it's good that we'll have an opportunity. I'm saying I don't like the fact that you're putting that blame
I
on
was with
him.
you in the first half. I was with
Yeah,
you
I
in the
don't like
first
the
half.
fact that she's putting all of that blame on him because, like, it's not like, oh, he forgot about her. He's, but keep in mind, when they lost their kid, you're both grieving. So he
Mm.
has a right
No,
to
I
also
hear it. I
grieve
hear
and
it.
go find action and do what he feels like he needs to do.
No,
For
I hear
example,
it. I hear it. I hear it. But the thing is, it's the way he approached the situation. And he rolled in there like, yeah, cool, I got the dragon, I'm the savior. Which I hear it, because if I get Vermithor, I'm thinking, you can't tell me nothing. I'll be real.
Mm.
But she said, the first thing she kind of said to him was, oh, my brother just died. And then he goes, oh, but I've got a dragon. And I'll be
the,
real, fuck off, lad. Like, what do you mean?
I'm with you completely because I started it by saying like he pissed me off in that whole chat with her because like the way he
Mm.
So
approached that was
that's the only
crazy.
thing. And from that point onwards, it's like, yeah, you kind of just gotta leave it. And it's like at this point, you got no attachments. Let's be
Oh,
real.
no, I agree. And again, I'm pissed at both of them, and I've been pissed at both of them since the
I'm not
first
pissed at her.
episode
I'll be
started.
real. I'm not pissed at her.
No, no,
This,
I am because I don't like when people blame people for actions that you took. You're a grown person. You have a
Mm.
nah,
you made a
nah,
That,
nah,
decision.
nah,
like,
nah.
it's
Don't put
I
that blame
hear
on
it,
something else. I'm
but
sorry.
like
No, but
the
no,
situation in
but it was
King's
the
Landing
reason.
was different to what is in where are they now?
Wimbledon.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
Hamilton.
Yeah,
Like
so
they were starving as King's Landing. They were struggling to find meals. There was no ships of food coming in.
I
Like she
hear
had to
that.
make that journey.
I hear that. But again, I'm not blaming you for making the
And he
journey.
left.
The
Let's be
thing I
real.
don't like is that you're putting the fact that you made a decision on him. He did what he thought was best to protect you both in the middle of you both grieving. Again,
Mm.
I'm not saying he was a saint here. I'm angry with him because like why are you
I don't
coming in?
know.
Why are you
I don't
coming in
know. I don't know.
trying to like
It's
change things
basically
and
the
not
question
taking
of in hard times, are you gonna leave to try and make it better, or are you gonna stay to try and make it better? It's just that question.
Spain wouldn't
And
have
it's
made anything better for either of them.
I mean, I don't know. I
Yeah,
mean,
exactly. That's why she
I
had to
don't.
leave King's Landing.
Yeah.
Like
So
they both
Clearly,
had to
I don't know.
leave.
I don't see. Okay, I guess that's why she didn't have to leave. That's where it's different. I'm sorry, she didn't have to leave. People in King's Landing
Uh,
who are poor
no,
and
but
have
in that same
crazy
way,
circumstance
he
still
didn't
survive in
have to
King's
get a
Landing.
dragon.
I'm sorry, I can't agree. She didn't have to leave.
He he didn't have to answer the call from Rhaenyra. I can't believe I'm saying that, but
No,
he
no, no.
didn't have to do that.
Okay. So this is where he didn't have to answer the call, but there's a reason he answered that specific call because
Oh yeah, no, I know.
he
He
had
knew.
something that was unique
He
in
knew.
his
No, he knew.
eyes
Yeah, he knew.
increased their chances to
Yeah.
better their lives, which is the goal. If he
Yeah.
stayed with her and they found, I don't know, farming or whatever, they decide to start stealing or whatever it is, fine. I'm saying he had a unique chance to do something that he thought was better for both.
Actually, no. But I hear. But you know why? You know why? Because he was actually infatuated with the crown slightly, because
No, he was
he
never
was
infatuated
banking.
with the crown.
No, he was because he was banking on the promises of the king or whatever, which is why they were in that position. Which is why she was like, "Oh, I need to leave."
Okay, so I guess let me I'm
So
not
I hear
taking
her. I'll be
I'm not
real.
taking
I'll be real.
infatuated with the
I hear
plot.
her.
I hear that. So what Hugh was like he was a respected blacksmith. He was the leader of the blacksmith guild.
No, I know. I remember. I
So
know what
like
it is. I know.
he has
I
to
know.
have some kind of like he already has like a certain level of like, oh, you speak for us kind of vibe. Like he can't carry himself like just
No, I
anyone.
hear that. But she was saying, you can't rely on the crown. You need to go and get it. He was saying, oh, allow it. Just
Exactly.
wait.
And then he had the one thing that could guarantee they had the golden ticket and
After
he
the
took
kid
it.
died, the kid had died by then. You can't tell her nothing.
Okay, so then you can't tell him nothing because his kid also died. He thought if my kid died, why the fuck am I holding back now? I'm gonna do what I need to do to protect you. I still have a wife. I'm still gonna protect her.
I don't
So
know.
he
No,
goes
because
on and
I
does
don't
this
know.
thing.
I don't know.
I'm
I don't know. I don't know. Didn't she
fine.
suggest to go to the brother earlier? I know we're lingering on this because I'm gonna go and check.
She
But
said to go to the brother, but again, what was Hugh's argument in that? Hugh's argument was, we go to your brother. It's the same situation because now we're still dependents, we're still begging, we're still in the same position, we're still handicapped. Now I'm a
and
burden
then
to
okay,
you
okay,
as
okay.
well.
So to counter your point, sorry, what did Ulf say to him? He said, "Oh, it's what did he say? He basically said, "Oh, it's not better, it's not worse. We're basically in the same position," and he didn't disagree.
Yeah, he didn't.
Yeah, but again, oh, I swear to God, he didn't
I'm just
disagree.
saying. I'm
He
just
didn't. He
saying.
didn't disagree because the situation they're in, they've got the dragons, right? They've been knighted. Their position is factually different. The difference is Rhaenyra, because of what the Greens did, doesn't have any gold to pay them. Like if Rhaenyra had the gold that was supposed to be there, they would have been paid. He would have had the house, and the positions would have been radically different. It's wartime, whatever. You don't have the thing, but you do have the guarantee of I am a dragon rider. At some point, all this shit will end, and our situation is not going to be the same. He is guaranteed their future. Again, provided they don't die or whatever in Tumbleton, which they wouldn't expect to. He's a dragon rider, blah, 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 blah. So he's materially changed their situation. It's just the difference is we don't have the liquid. It's like having stocks. Yeah, I've got stocks and all these money that's not
So you
liquid.
ain't got it. You ain't got it
That's what
then.
I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. So their
So you gotta wait for
position,
dividends, and it's not even up to you. That's dead. I'll be real.
again, I'm
I'll
not.
be real, bro.
I'm saying. I agree with you that this, but for Hugh, he's done something that's changed, even though he has not seen the benefit just yet. That's why I'm
Mm.
saying it's not the same. For as much as they feel like, oh, it's not the same, I can't go out and drink or whatever. Cool, but you have a dragon.
I mean,
That's
but he's
just,
he's basically he's basically
Like Hugh sees more of the. He's gonna like theoretically, he's gonna see more of the benefit than Ulf would.
of
Like,
course.
yeah,
But
yeah.
Ulf.
I'm talking
He
about
should because
Hugh.
he's got the bigger dragon.
Yeah.
Off,
No,
off
I'm just
can
saying
He's got
though,
the
go.
bigger
innit? Like,
dragon.
I'm just saying
Off
then
can do whatever
in
he
that,
wants. Like he's a
yeah,
waste man anyway.
yeah.
But Hugh.
But for Hugh, yeah, there's an
Yeah,
obvious benefit. Yeah,
exactly, and that's the person we're
Mm.
discussing. Like he's materially different.
yeah.
He's not. They're not in the same position.
Mm.
So again, Hugh is an idiot for the way he like went at
I
her
can't agree
and
with that.
whatever. Like, come here, let's go, leave your brother, and all these stuff. Like, that's
Mm.
not how I would approach that conversation. But I don't
Mm.
like you putting the actions you took in your grief to then put that on him. Like he didn't have grief as well, and he didn't like he just did everything to just leave you behind.
No, no, actually, so. This is my last thing, and this is why I disagree with you. Because when he saw her, he didn't really talk about, oh, that as you're saying that the grief and stuff. He didn't. Obviously, I'm not saying that you have to connect on that, but he didn't talk about that. He talked about the dragon. So
That's what
it's
I'm saying.
like
I have a problem with Hugh too. I'm not giving Hugh a pass here.
no, but I'm just saying you can't.
What do you mean? I'm angry at both of them. I've never like since day one, the argument about like what they should do when their child died. That whole argument to me was just like, you
Yeah,
both are
okay,
making you have your points, but you're also both really stupid as far as I'm
yeah.
concerned. Like Hugh has his problems. I think, has her problems in the way she approached things and how she lays blame. That's all I'm saying.
What I will say, I hope after this he burns it all down. Burn. That's what they should have done the first time.
If they
Burn
don't
Tumbleton
capture him,
down. No, burn it. Just burn it.
if
Burn
they
it.
don't capture him, he's not with his dragon right now. He's
I
inside
don't,
the city.
he needs to get out. There's no way. If he gets caught after doing all that, then what are we doing here?
But I
What are we
think we're
doing?
gonna see something about that because if you notice, there
If
were
he
people
get, if
looking
he,
around
I'm
him
saying it
different.
right now. If House of Dragon make it so that he gets caught after doing that bullshit when he has Vermithor, then wrap it up.
That's
Wrap it
what I
up.
expect to happen.
Wrap it up at episode 7 when we only have 3
That's
episodes left.
that's what I
Wrap
expect.
it
I
up.
think they're gonna capture
Wrap
him,
it
but
up.
he's gonna escape somehow. That's what I think is gonna
Wrap it
happen.
up. If he needs to escape 5 minutes later, jump on Vermithor, burn it all. That's all I'm saying. That's
Yeah.
all I'm saying. And on that note, I am out in a bit, lads.
So,
In
bro.
a
And
bit.
All
In a
right,
bit. In a bit.
let's move on then. So the next scene after that is Rhaenyra and Alicent speaking. Obviously, after Alicent's been captured, or found by the guards. Um, so Rhaenyra obviously says that they're confined to that room, and Alicent says that she accepts the judgment or whatever, which I thought was a bit cheeky.
Mm.
And then says the stuff about you can't confine like Helena to this room, like she needs to be able to do this and do that. And then Rhaenyra's like, I didn't, but you tried to flee
Thank
anyway.
you.
So Alicent, yeah, she was being I was gonna say a bit nasty, maybe quite nasty there.
Mm.
But yeah, what did you guys make of that scene, or just Alicent or Rhaenyra in there?
Yeah, she needs to cut loose ends. Addison's just becoming a problem. Um,
She got a
but
lot of
yeah,
screen time in this episode.
yeah, she's got too much screen time. She should have just been. She got caught, next thing, head chopped. But,
Thank you.
but yeah,
Thank
she's
you. Enough
Hey,
said.
but your queen is too she's too forgiving. She's too she wants to be seen as the good guy, you know.
yeah. Sometimes it's
Not
like
anymore, I don't think.
you need to
This is why,
Well,
control your
up
press.
to this point, yes.
yeah, exactly. Up to this point. Because right now I am
Yeah.
loving Rhaenyra.
Hmm.
Mm. But
Sorry,
yeah,
carry on,
nah,
Anthony.
Addison's taken a bit too many liberties. I think she's had too many lives. I think sometimes I mean, to be fair, I did like what we saw from her interaction with Helena. I like that Helena's like standing back up to her, but
Hmm.
it seems like everyone's standing back up to her now. I think it reminds me of the what's it called, the scene in season one where Rhaenyra was like, "Oh, how exhausting it is! Like everyone's
Oh yeah,
like you're stuck in your own righteousness, sort of thing."
yeah.
She's always trying to
Yeah.
be like, "Oh yeah, I'm doing this for Helena. You'd have done the same thing." It's like, and then Helena have to call her out, be like, like you're doing this for yourself, and she's like, "What difference does it make?" So I'm liking that she's getting called out for her mess. I think a lot of the issues that happened has been because of her,
Yeah.
and
Can I say one more thing? I
mhm,
forgot the even nastier thing that she did. So when Rhaenyra says, you're a high tower to my court, you are the enemy, and then
mhm.
Alicent says, and to you, and then Rhaenyra's
Yeah,
like,
no,
like,
she was
don't
trying to
test
beg
me
it.
or something like that. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah. I was like, you know what? Yes. If she had a bit more of an accent, I'll be like, yep, that's my auntie right there, Auntie Rhaenyra. Um,
oh, she says, do not try me. That's what she says.
yeah. But yeah, no, I'm liking that Rhaenyra is becoming a bit more like tight-fisted with her, and she's like kind of using her to advantage now, sort of thing, rather than just like, oh, here's my long lost friend that I'm looking after or I'm keeping captive just for
Mm,
benefit. And I was like, I'm actually going to use you to do what I want.
mm,
Whatever she saw in that statue in that throne room,
mm. Was it Viserys? The
probably. I don't know.
statue? Yeah.
But whatever she saw,
Some king anyway, one of
yeah,
the
clap
kings.
to that because
Okay, see, I
Mm,
that's
was
where she
thinking,
slipped.
what happened there? She was just staring up and she just left.
mm.
I was like,
Yeah,
what was that?
that's where she
Well, I
slipped.
mean, there the main thing is that she cut herself on the throne,
Yeah,
which
I saw. I was like, oh, I was like, no,
allegedly that's a bad omen for anyone who sits on the
yeah.
throne.
Yeah.
So, um, so yeah, Precious, yours as well. What did you think?
Not too much different from what Anthony said. I just love Rhaenyra's interactions throughout all of this. Alicent is already getting on my nerves. So for me, from day,
Mm,
kill everyone.
Mm.
That's always been my whole like. As soon as you like again, like I feel like people don't take advantage of the
power.
nah. People don't take advantage of the green flag that war gives them to just
Mm.
do some crazy shit. Because
Yeah,
personally,
yeah,
if
yeah. It's
we're in
kind of what I said.
wartime,
Yeah.
You're sick.
if honestly, if we're in
Mm,
wartime, we don't have to have any kind of discussion ever again about anything, as far as I'm
Mm.
concerned. If I'm the person calling the shots, you need to be on your best behavior
So,
around me.
so
Because
up to this point, are you doing what Damon said and just flying straight to
I'd have
Templeton?
been done everything, not
Okay.
everything Damon said,
Anthony then, because
but
we
like,
know Precious would, but would you have Anthony at the small council scene?
I mean, I would have probably listened to Damon earlier and just burnt them all while they
Okay.
were all in front of us.
Mm,
But now they're in
okay.
Tumbleton, I'd probably be a bit more like, okay, fine, let's wait for. I'd probably be like, let's wait for the Starks and let's wait
Mm,
for the Tullys to
mm,
go to get there, and then like draw them out like house by house sort of thing. I wouldn't burn down my people, but
mm.
yeah,
I would have burned King's Landing. I would have given.
Yeah.
I would have literally had an announcement and Kings like with everyone. Call a giant meeting. Find whoever's responsible for killing the Gold Cloaks and pull them out. Otherwise, I'm gonna start burning street by street. And I swear to God, give me 2 days
That
at least.
that wouldn't work.
To be honest, I
The
thought.
Two
the
days,
faithful
bro.
get you.
I promise you, 2 days would have cleared that whole shit out.
To be honest, I'm quite like it's quite surprising that Rhaenyra hasn't, or at least it took this long for Rhaenyra to kind of start considering these type of things
She's
because
trying to be her dad.
you should try and obviously wait to, and obviously Thingy mentions that in it, Damon.
Daemon, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
at the meeting, but like as in from the point that you can't, or you're trying to say that you can't kill the soldiers because they're in Tumbleton, and then Ormond is retaliating by killing off your city watch. At that point, it's like everything else is not really going that well for you. At that point,
Mm.
that is the time where you should be like, fuck it, I might as well. But the fact that she's, well, at least up to then, still trying to stick with this whole Viserys stuff is actually quite annoying. And I understand obviously where Damon's coming from, but I would have thought that could have been one of the turning points. Because if you've not got the city watch, what have you got at that point? If the city
Honestly,
watch is
and the
getting
other
licked
thing
off,
is,
that's your safety. Like that's your kid's safety.
sorry, Darren. The other thing is, when they were in the throne room and that guy was making the request, it was like, regardless of who's to blame, we have to look to you and no one else because we're afraid. I'm like, fuck you. If you're afraid, find out who the fuck is killing my night watch because they're the ones who are supposed to protect you. You guys can't be in the same city and have this thing happen and no one saw anything. I'm sorry. Someone will have to
That's
pay.
what I was saying last week.
Someone will have to pay for that. And that's
Yeah.
what I'm saying. Me personally, I will street by street. If you don't want this, then fuck that. Everyone's dying. At the end of the day, I will make King's Landing nobles only. You small folk, go find out your business somewhere else.
But then what did they say at the start of the small council meeting? Did they say it was 5 out of 20 gold cloaks who died?
No, they were saying it's 52 total that died, 5 and 20. That's how they.
Okay,
that's how
5
they
and
count.
okay,
Yeah,
fair.
that's how they count or whatever it is. Like, yes, the total was 52.
Fair.
People that have died. But yeah, like I said, I was saying, I think Rhaenyra, like her interactions with Alicent, love it. Like whenever someone answers anyone being belligerent or snarky at them with just nothing, I always love that. Like it's just you're talking. At some point, I'm just like, why am I entertaining this? Just turn around.
But that's why I thought. That's why I
I
thought
love that
Alison
energy.
asking her like, and
What
what do you
about
think
me?
of
Yeah,
me?
exactly.
Yeah, I felt like that was extra nasty, and that kind of made Rhaenyra slip a bit because she said, "Do not try me." Whereas like the rest of it, she was like, "No selling," but
Yeah, she was doing it throughout the whole
she didn't
episode as
rise to
well.
it. Like, yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Which is why I do love the whole like getting her to go to Aemond at the end. I thought that was like, especially after hearing the Dragon Dream stuff. Like, I was like, yeah, you know what? Obviously, I'm Team Green, but like, yeah, Alison, for the way you were behaving, you got to hold that low key.
I like the plan. I just don't have any faith that it'll work.
Oh yeah,
Oh
definitely not.
no, absolutely not.
It's definitely not going to work.
Absolutely not. But
But
yeah,
yeah, it's a good attempt.
We'll get onto that bit. So after this, then Mysaria lies to Rhaenyra saying that she had no idea about Helena's pregnancy. Then we get the scene. Oh yeah, we get like the scene where Mysaria is ordering that like knight or someone to do something. Is that the Baratheon thing?
Just covering their tracks.
Oh right, okay. Oh, as in to kill the person who would have
Yep.
else would have known. Ah, okay,
Covering their
nice.
tracks.
Okay, cool. Then we have Daemon obviously in the room where it says the feast for traitors, and the gold cloaks come in and hang up their cloaks. What do we have?
I think Daemon
after that?
needed it.
Huh?
He needed that, like, to
Oh
see
yeah.
people not actually respond to whatever the fuck he was saying. Like, he needed to say, because he was going on about, like, I raised you, I did all of this. Cool.
I thought he was going to take a couple of them down.
Yeah. No, I was afraid that would happen, but
Oh
would
yeah, that would have been bad. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like as angry as he can get, I feel like he's
He
at
knows
least
he can't
too
do
measured
Yeah,
for that.
I feel like that would have been out of character.
Yeah.
You can't do that.
Yeah.
Plus, like, he
But I
genuinely
did have
really
the
likes
slight
the
worry.
Gold.
Sorry.
Yeah, so.
What do you say, Precious?
No, I was saying genuinely, Daemon, when you said it was out of Daemon's character, he genuinely really is proud of the Gold Cloaks. Like, he
Yeah.
So it's like his handiwork. I didn't think he would. I thought he would sort of lash out of anger, but I didn't think that would work out well for him, especially because like everything is put into the Gold Cloaks. But yeah, I don't.
Yeah, surprisingly, Daemon's probably one of the characters. I'm like, you know what? He probably wouldn't beat his kids.
Oh yeah.
which would have surprised me the way he's cutting everyone else off.
Well,
Like,
I guess it wouldn't surprise me that much, but yeah, I get what you're saying.
mm,
Okay. Then we have a great scene, a fantastic scene between Corlys and Alan.
mm,
Uh, I want to get up the quote here because I do have it. But obviously, they talk about Rhaenyra needing Valyrian men to help shore up the City Watch,
Yeah.
and Corlys complains that she asked more of me, even though he obviously ran off and is doing his
yeah,
own thing with the pirates. Uh, but then Alan says that it's him that's asking, not it's not necessarily Rhaenyra.
mm,
And Corlys, he says, you take her side when she yet refuses to grant you legitimacy. And then Alan replies, and how many years did it take you to do the same? I said, ooh, I
that's
said,
what we that's what we needed.
I said, give it to them. Oh my God. Listen, listen. Listen, when there's people who are, proud and, very,
Mm,
very up themselves or very like one way and they kind of
mm,
not get their comeuppance, but like someone schools them in their own sort of way, I'm like, yes, we need that
mm.
type of stuff. And it needed to be said in that moment. Like that was perfect.
Mhm.
That was perfect. Um, let's see
I
what we
get the
got next.
sense like you like a good dressing down, Darren.
Oh yeah, I do, I do.
Yeah, he's
Like
got
all
Especially
that.
when it's deserved.
he's
Because
got a
Like,
shame
realistically,
kink.
like you've literally like read out like every single read in the show.
it's just because as soon as I heard it, I was like, all right, let me rewind this and write this down. I was like, yes.
Yeah, he definitely watched the scene in Game of Thrones when they was going shame,
Yeah.
shame,
Oh
shame.
no, 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 no. To be fair, I was saying hold that after every shame, but like, yeah.
It's like you like a good reading. That's pretty.
Mm,
No, honestly, especially when it's when characters deserve it. Especially when, like in his case, he was being petulant at that point. Like, come on, you're the hand of the
yeah.
king, and obviously we had the conversation last week about Rhaenyra's lack of delegation. If the fucking
Mm,
hand was there, she would be able to delegate some things to him at least, you know. Because
mm,
Yeah.
even fucking randomly after that, a few days later, I was watching some stuff about like Aegon the Conqueror, and even he was like delegating and to
Oh,
the right
definitely.
people to do the right things. And it's like, if the greatest
Always
king or one of the
Baratheon.
greatest kings ever, yeah, exactly. If like one of the greatest kings ever can do it, like Rhaenyra, come on, bro. But obviously in
mm,
her case, Corlys is here and Daemon's always there,
It's
and
the
this
whole
way,
Valerian pride. Like his brother had
yeah,
this, his brother suffered from the same thing. Like they just
yeah, his seemed
Collis was
worse,
always
but
better
yeah,
at like whenever he's got like this angry thing, he channels it into like, all right,
he
I'm
just
gonna go
leaves.
away and go fight.
Yeah, yeah,
Because he did the same thing to Rhaenys. Like
yeah, yeah,
like with the blockade, like, all right, I'm just gonna go
yeah,
fight and disappear for however long. Like I'm just gonna go
yeah.
fight. Like that's his
Or
thing.
he'll just go onto a ship and
That's what I'm saying. Like
just
because he was
command people
fighting
to
and
do
that's what
shit. Like,
he almost died the first time.
no, but I mean, like, even when it's on, like, he'll just go to the dock and talk to Alan and Adam, like, in
yeah.
the second season.
Yeah, so like that's his thing. But compared to his brother, who's like he will stand there and like just make everyone uncomfortable. And obviously we saw what happened to him. So like they have this Valerian
hmm
pride.
hmm
Um, because even Lenor, weirdly enough, had that pride as well.
hmm
Because he was always like, let's stay and fight and all these other bullshit.
Mm,
Yeah. So character
Cool.
through line, as I like to say.
Cool. Then we have the scene with Tylan, Aegon, and Laris. Of course, Aegon asking Tylan, is he a terrible man? And like you
mm,
said, he's was able to get a good read on him. And then after that, we get the scene with Rhaena, where she sees Baela's dragon. Is it Baela's dragon? It is, isn't it?
yeah,
Um,
Baylor and Adam.
yeah, yeah, that's right. Um, and then it cuts to one of the first scenes with Aemond and Alice.
Mm.
So again, a lot of Alice screen time in this episode.
Honestly,
Um,
fast
Yeah,
forward.
way too much. I'm
Fast
like,
forward
yeah,
down.
it's. I mean, it was getting a lot last week, but this week it felt like, all right, this is because you know what, as well, similar to what I was saying earlier about like it being the middle of the season, but it actually being early of the season based on the cutting and whatever of episodes.
mm,
This
What's
just feels
crazy is we only
like
have two left, and it's like, what the fuck did all of them go?
that's what I'm saying. So what I was saying earlier is that obviously how episode 1 and 2 were meant to be on the last season. So
Yeah,
then this early stuff because it's so late in what we've got, but it's
yeah,
actually meant to be the early stuff. It's like it's not
yeah.
like measuring in my head how
Mm.
where we should
Yeah.
be. But this just basically feels a lot like Daemon in Harrenhal. Basically, it feels like it's
Yeah.
kind of long conversations. It's just basically just without the dreaming and without the incest and the mum stuff and whatever that was going on with Daemon. Um, what was the important thing? Oh yeah, so Aemon is obviously trying to leave, and Alice tries to get him to stay, and then it cuts to Lady Arryn in throwing someone in the moon door, slapping Rhaena, of course, Anthony's favorite scene.
I do feel like
And
that Lady Aaron person is getting too big for her. Like,
Yeah, she's
bro,
getting way too cocky.
yeah, she's getting way too cocky because, like, yeah, I get like you're looking down on Rhaena and that, but she literally can like fuck you
bro, she's
over.
got a dragon. I'm
That's what
Yeah,
I'm
like,
saying.
exactly.
if you're
Yeah.
if you're
Fuck your whole
Rhaena,
shit
what?
up.
I know
Like,
you can't really control it, but like, what the fuck are you doing, man? Like,
Mm.
she's starting to
because
wild out.
the kids, Joffrey is now back in King's Landing. The other kids went to like
They're in
they're not
Essos, yeah.
there. Yeah, they're in
Yeah,
Essos.
yeah, in Pentos,
So
yeah.
they've got no. There's nothing there if she
Yeah.
was to fuck
Yeah.
it up. Like what or what? Like realistically, if I mean, I guess she's got sheep stealer, so it wouldn't work. But like she could like kill Lady Iron and all those people there, and then just carry on staying in hiding, and no one would know the difference. They just know it's Dragonfire. Like,
Yeah.
I, but also the reverse of that. Do you think is Lady Aaron trying to like keep Rhaena around to be able to use her and use the dragon? Like, what's the point
I
of?
mean, that's what
It's
Raina
a,
suggested.
it's a
She was like, "Oh,
deterrent
I'll
against,
stay."
yeah, it's a deterrent against Rhaenyra using dragons in the Vale. Because at the time she was like, oh, she was supposed to send soldiers
Yeah.
to Rhaenyra, but she didn't send them. So
Mm,
they asked Daemon to go get gold instead. So she sent the gold. Right now, she's kind of in a good place with Rhaenyra. She has no reason to fear Rhaenyra. Before
mm.
Daemon came, she was like, if she sends someone to come burn down the Vale because we didn't send the soldiers, I
Then we
need
got
that
sheep stealer.
protection of the dragon.
Mm,
Mm.
okay.
Now, she doesn't necessarily need the protection, but
Yeah.
that's why I'm thinking she's not that smart because now Rhaenyra has no incentive to like.
Yeah. But also, Lady Aaron wouldn't know that Rhaenyra thinks that Sheepstead is missing and the ride is dead,
She
or she
did.
doesn't. Oh wait,
Yeah,
she does know that. So
Yeah,
then,
she mentioned it. Yeah.
yeah, she
but
mentioned it.
even so, then why would she still be keeping Rhaena and Sheepstead around?
Well, this I guess this is why she's feeling like she doesn't need her around. She's like just I think that's why she's
But like, she's still letting her live,
she's
really.
letting her protect them, but
Yeah.
she's holding that against. She's now using that as leverage against Rhaena because
Mm.
She knows Rhaena can't go to Rhaenyra and be
Okay.
like
Also, like
because
insurance,
of what
basically.
happened. Yeah, so she's
Yeah.
just keeping her as a protector of the Vale, but I have to
Hmm.
make you feel shitty about it because I've never
Hmm.
respected you, kind of
Hmm.
thing. At
Okay.
least that's what it reads like to me. So.
Yeah. So yeah, just that sort of bit then that I covered. Anything else to sort of take away from that, or anything that you thought popped
No, I
out?
think those were some good segments.
Maybe about Aemond or Alice, or I know there's obviously more Aemond and Alice
Uh,
scenes later, but
yeah. No, we'll get to it when we talk about the more scenes with them, but
yeah.
it was just long.
Okay. Cool. I'm just okay. Cool. Actually, I guess we already spoke about this. Baylor and Alan. Um,
Yeah, that's not.
it seems like they get
I
it
don't know
on.
why that really bugs me. That whole
Mm.
it just bugs me. I don't like. Anyway, let's not rehash it. But
All right, then next we have Grain obviously arriving at Hamilton. He's obviously dirty, and that's getting to Ormond. He obviously is clued in on what's going on.
Mm.
And then is this where the Baratheons come? I think he might
No,
have came.
before
Oh no,
that,
no,
he's
no.
talking to
Yeah,
Darren
he's talking
about.
to Darren. That's right.
It's like, "Oh, you left me with him." I was like,
Hmm.
in my head, I was thinking to myself, like, oh, like grow a spine.
Mm,
Would you just because one person's gone, like you don't have to be puppeted
mm,
by this other person.
well,
Like,
that's
fair enough, he's being groomed, but like fight back.
so you say that, but that surprised me because obviously we were joking last week about like him being groomed and all these other things,
mm.
right? But then
Mm.
come to find out,
I
he's
wasn't
actually
joking.
yeah, no, he's actually wised up. He knows what
Yeah,
Almond
he
is
knows
doing.
right and wrong.
Like
Like,
he's actually just playing. He's playing Almond to just
mm,
stay safe. Like he's
I don't
going.
think he's playing him because he said I don't like because before that scene, I think Ormond says something, and he starts genuinely laughing until
Yeah,
like so Gwen looks at him, and then he's like, oh,
I
and
guess
then
not.
after he says, I don't like who I am when I'm with him.
Yeah, I guess not plain. Plain is not the right.
Yeah,
It's like he's aware of what's happening.
yeah,
Even
he's
like he
like
knows what's
adopting his
happening to him.
qualities.
Exactly. Like he knows what's happening to him. He knows what Ormond is trying to do to him, I guess is my point. So like he
Mm,
tries to it, but like he knows also like at some point
that it's wrong. Yeah.
it's gonna work. Like you were saying, like he can see himself slipping. He knows at some point if I stay with this guy long enough, it's gonna take. But I was surprised and I quite like the fact that he knows what's going on. Like he's not just blind, he's not like a blind puppet. Like he knows, okay, he's telling me to do this because he wants this to happen, kind of thing.
Mm. I'm
Um,
glad he knows that he won't actually be king as well.
Yeah.
yeah, especially with their situation. So like this again, like just
Hmm.
Wayne is just he's on the other side, and as much as he thwarted our plans, I can't help but like Wayne. Like he's just a stand-up guy.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. It's like a stand-up dude.
Yeah, just yeah. So him just not to jump ahead. So coming back, his conversation with Darren there, I felt Darren's kind of desperation because it was like if you know the bad situation you're in, you've seen someone who is like your saving grace, and you watch them walk away from you, like that has to be like painful. So but from on the other side, I can understand Gwen's part of it too, because like, why the fuck am I staying here? Like,
Mm.
Yeah.
I have to also look to my house as well. Like, I'm the actual heir. Um, to my father, to my I have to look
Mm.
after my family and stuff. So I get Gwen's kind of like, oh, I need to get out of here, kind
It's
of.
also
Mm.
quite funny then that Ormond's obviously orchestrating the stuff that's going on in King's Landing, and on the Green side, or at least on Grain and Darren's side, they're seeing it as well. Grain even says he's going to lead our house to its doom, but from a King's Landing perspective, he's like fucking up Team Black, and they're at his mercy. So it's quite a good sort of contrast between what's actually happening and how the rest of them feel.
And yeah, and it's the way Gwen's seeing it. Gwen is thinking the dragons are like that's the chess move. Like she's got
Mm.
King's Landing, she's got the dragons, game
Hmm.
over. Like
Hmm.
checkmate. And he's like everything he sees Ormond doing, he just thinks this is futile. This is not
Mm.
gonna make a difference. Like whatever you're scheming, whatever you're planning, she's got the dragons, she's got power, she's in King's Landing, we're finished.
Hmm.
So until he starts to see more of Ormond's plan, is like, all right, if we're actually going to do this, just tell me what your plan is,
Hmm.
and I'll kind of try to fill up the gaps. Kind of thing.
Yeah, because it was mentioning last episode or alluding to the fact that he sort of let Ormond win
Yeah,
in certain instances. So I feel like, yeah, Ormond. I think he thinks he's a lot smarter than he is. I feel like
Oh
because he
yeah.
knows Ormond. He's like, yeah, the plan's gonna go
yeah.
to like
And I
even
think
the scene where the like Baratheons came in and he was just like, oh yeah, this is. I was like, what? Like have some like
I,
take a touch.
It's and it goes back to that pride thing because he
Mm.
was like, "Oh, we'll receive you." Like this is the king kind
Mm.
of thing. He was feeling himself. He was like, "The great house
Mm,
is coming to us" and all that stuff. And Grain told him
Hmm.
afterwards, like, "Your pride. I know you would kill any of us for your pride, but I know you wouldn't. Like, you would kill for your pride, but I know you wouldn't kill any of us." Kind of
Mm.
thing.
Hmm.
So it goes back to that pride thing, but
is that
also
what he said? I thought he said, I know you wouldn't like kill yourself or put yourself in harm's way. Or did he say us?
no, he was saying it was something about the family, like specifically, like so
Ah, okay,
he
fair.
wouldn't kill us for that. Like he would kill like basically he doesn't care about his men or anything. Like he would happily sacrifice them. But like
Mm,
it's the whole Tywin Lannister thing, all about family and the Lannisters. Like he will do
mm,
everything short of actually besmirching the Lannister name, in this case, the highest.
yeah.
Name. So that's his whole pride thing. But there was something I want to say about Gwaine. Oh, I think Gwaine is smart as far as strategies in war, but he's a very straightforward, smart kind of guy. He's like almost like Daemon, but not really. It's like just war tactics and traditional stuff. I think he recognizes Ormond is a bit more sly, and he recognizes the bits where Ormond's slyness, like his pride, allows him to overlook some things.
Mm,
Like Gwen is really good at, okay, my feet are on the ground. This is the plan. This is where I can fill up the gaps for you. Like Ormond is more likely to have a devious plan, but that devious plan will have a lot of holes in it, which Gwen can fill. But I don't think Gwen can be like as devious. So like Gwen is like he's read, okay, Rhaenyra's got the checkmate, let's surrender. That's the normal thing that we would typically do. That's Gwen. Except Ormond is like, oh, there's this sneaky way we can win. But obviously you see things deeper than I would as far as like the oversight. So I think they work really, really well together. Um, and that's mostly Gwaine carrying because Omen just there's loads of gaps in his plan, obviously. And he doesn't know people, which is why the Baratheon thing almost worked.
Mm.
Cool. Next scene then is Alison and Helena, where Helena brings up that Mysaria didn't bring up Jaehaerys' name when they were talking about escaping. And Alison's trying to get her to comply, and she's obviously not willing to. She was basically saying that she's thinking of herself and not Helena. And then Helena leaves, and Alison sees the embroidery of what Helena's stitching, which is
Yes.
the person in the red thing, which is meant to be Aemond in the God's Eye, I believe, which is obviously the prophecy that she gives Aemond in season 2. And then that obviously Alison reveals that information later to Rhaenyra. So the God's Eye is at Harrenhal, right? Or it's near Harrenhal?
Close to Harrenhal.
Close to Harrenhal. Okay. I don't really want to skip too far ahead, but I kind of feel like Alice is trying to keep Aemon there, and it's making me think of the prophecy as the reason why, as in what Helena was saying. I don't
Mm.
know if there's a link with it or not, but like the way that Alice is really hell bent on Aemon's not leaving, it's I don't know,
Yeah,
it's
she's a fake witch. I feel like other witches just let things happen. She's trying
you know
to
what I
like,
mean? She's trying to
So
be
this
so
is
hands on with it.
this
Like,
is
yeah, yeah.
this is why I don't think what you think, Darren. I don't think she's trying to like keep him there for a prophecy. I
Mm.
think she's trying to keep him there for her own kind of like
benefit.
visions of grandeur,
Mm,
yeah, for her own benefit.
Mm.
Because like the whole thing with the dragon eggs, I think, and again, I could be wrong, but I think she was completely being honest in terms of like she hates the fact that people overlook Harrenhal and all these other
mm,
things. She sees how people talk about it. She just wants Harrenhal. She wants to be the queen of Harrenhal, and
Mm.
it's from there and then grow from there.
mm,
And so she sees Aemond as the one person that can make that happen because Daemon already
mm,
spurned her. She knew like
mm,
she tried to get that with Daemon. And she knew she couldn't go the romantic route because obviously Daemon was already with Rhaenyra, so she knew
mm,
she had no chance there. So she was gonna use like, okay, let me do this, I'll help you, and then you give it to me as a reward. She
mm,
now knows that okay, that's probably not gonna work or whatever. Let me actually dig deeper into this plan and actually solidify it with someone who's a
mm,
Targaryen who can potentially win, and we could rule from here. So
mm.
I think she's a bit more focused on her own
So it's more
self-interest
self
as
gain
much as like the
than
vision
Yeah.
okay.
of like
To be fair, I guess it could be because of that self gain or self interest. Maybe she might be aware of the prophecy as well, and she might actually be trying to prevent it from happening rather than forcing it to
true
happen. She might
because
be like,
Mm,
"Oh,
yeah,
I need him to stay alive because if he leaves,
mm,
he's gonna encounter whoever's gonna do him in the God's Eye." So maybe she's trying to stop it. So I
and
don't even know if those dragon eggs are real. If they could be, but
I think they are because she was
I
saying
think they
they've
are
been there for
because
like
when
ages when a queen stayed there or something.
yeah,
mm,
And I think so. I don't think
because
she
and he
sees the
also
whole.
mentions Dreamfire, doesn't he?
Yeah,
Aemond. Yeah,
Jafar
yeah,
Dream.
yeah, yeah.
So I don't
yeah.
think it's. I don't think she. I actually don't think she sees all of it. Like not in the way that Helena sees it. At least, even if
Yeah,
let's say Helena, they're both not. Let's assume they're both not seeing the full picture.
yeah,
Mm,
I think Helena sees farther than
yeah,
mm,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
even though
Yeah,
I
I
do
think
think
so.
Helena sees the full picture because I think
Because
she
Helena's
knows.
everything Helena has said has come to pass
Yeah,
like so
I
far.
think
mm,
So
she knows it's going to be a Damon v Aemon thing probably.
yeah.
Or like it's going to be like something she knows. Because
Well, she
she's already
tells.
told
Remember,
me
she
that she's
told
a queen.
Daemon not to go back, like specifically not to go back to Harrenhal.
Exactly, which is
Um,
why I think that's why I don't think Alice sees the full thing because I think she
yeah.
saw Damon dying in Harrenhal potentially.
Okay.
And she's like, don't come back here. You know what I told you.
Mm.
So I think she's maybe seen that. And so she's trying to help him and prevent that. But I don't
Ah,
think she
right. Okay.
knows about Eamon's side of things. In
Yeah.
terms of like, oh, him needing to maybe be there or like I don't think she's trying to
Mm.
avoid the clash. I think she's just like, she saw what
Mhm.
Damon's bit and she's helped him. And I think
mm,
she's just focused on, okay, I can actually get this thing I've always wanted.
mm.
Yeah. Criston.
Yeah, her chain is fake. Hey,
Oh
how you
God.
doing, B-Tech Witch? That's good. Not even red. That's
I
crazy.
don't know if you meant to do that, but like you know how the maesters have to forge their chain links
Yeah.
for everything they study. So
We
you
need a
saying
diamond tester for hers.
you saying her chain is fake like works on that level, even though you probably didn't mean it that way. I don't know, maybe you did. But
Nah.
yeah,
Doesn't
and
she
just
call
all
him or
based
say
around
that he could be like a dragon lord or something? Like the
who?
dragon lord of Harrenhal, Alice to
Oh
Aegon.
yeah, sure, because he is a dragon lord because obviously he's a rider, but like she's like you
Yeah,
can be that from here.
yeah.
She's like people don't
Um,
understand the value of this place or whatever it is.
Mhm.
cool. Then we get the petitions to Rhaenyra, which is a good scene, a really good scene. Um,
This is why
it's
I can't stand peasants, man.
but also you could see that in Rhaenyra, like as it went on, it was like,
Yeah, honestly, like
Let me just
I
get
don't know if you
through
guys
this.
have been seeing that meme from the Odyssey of Robert Pattinson, where he's like,
Oh,
"Someone
get these beggars out.
get these beggars out of here." That's what she basically did.
I can't like being personally, I cannot stand peasants. Like fuck off.
Yeah. And like, what was annoying me as well, is just Missari in the background, just like doing all those faces. I'm like, get out of here. Like, why are you
Like
here?
Messiah is starting to piss me off. Like
She's been pissing me
as
off.
soon as like you're no longer like I guess so my number one character flaw in a human being. I don't care if it's a baby, child, whatever it is. If I sense that you don't have a mind of your own, or like you're being manipulated or someone's manipulating you, that
Mm.
turns me off so fast.
But Alison too.
But that's what I'm saying. It turns me off so fast. And Masario was someone I kind of respected. But as soon as I can see that someone can get in your head and like make you make decisions,
Yeah.
it's like that just turns
Like
me
all they
off.
needed to do was be like, instead of Alison suggesting it, her suggesting it and be like, oh, I'm already playing both sides,
She
sort of
could
thing.
have been on that time.
Yeah, exactly.
Like,
If she was like that, I'm like, you know what, fair,
yeah,
I see you.
exactly.
But
It's not
now
even,
I'm like,
yeah, like
man, this
why does it take
is,
Allison of all people
yeah.
to show you the way? Like you should have been on this.
Yeah, if Alison just said like, "Oh yeah, you can work both sides," and then she should have just said, "I've been working both sides."
Yeah,
Like,
thank
get
you.
like get with the
That would,
program.
even
I've
if
been
she,
doing this
bro,
shit.
if she does exactly everything she's done, if everything she's done has been the exact same,
Yeah,
except
she
for the
just needs
fact
to
that it's
say that
my own
line.
idea, completely fine.
Yeah.
So it's not even like, oh, she's doing something that I don't agree with. Nah, it's
Mm.
like you don't have a mind of your own. Not that she
Yeah.
doesn't have
Yeah.
a mind of her
Exactly.
own, but like you can be manipulated. I hate
Mm.
that in a person. Like
Because now, like her killing that random girl, now I'm thinking that's reeking of like self-preservation
that's sloppy now.
rather than I'm just cutting loose I'm cutting my
Yeah.
ties. Like it's like, oh no, I don't want Rhaenyra to catch me.
Fucking
That's what it's given.
disappointed.
I'm like,
So disappointed. Like I hate that in a person.
like it
And again,
stinks.
people can lie to you and people can sort of like you can make decisions off of like people sort of not doing what you tell them to. All these other things, like
Mm.
but the motivation behind your decision making has to be like you making it. And the reason
Yeah.
Yeah.
if it goes wrong, you know, okay, I made that call, I'll deal with the consequences. Like it
Mm.
can't be, oh, someone tricked me into this. Like you've
Yeah.
lost me. I don't care you've lost me completely. Like I can deal with people fucking up. Don't tell me you fucked up because someone else made you fuck up. Stop. No,
Mm.
I'm done with you. Like, so she's just a throwaway to me now at this point.
It's funny though because you said Alison show her the way, and for some reason my mind just went Alison Gaib, Lisan Al Gaib, but hey, listen, man.
That was actually lame. Don't ever do that again.
It's like, get that corny ass shit out of here.
Oh, you cooked with that. You did not. I'm sorry.
The
I'm looking out for you. Never try that again. That was so bad.
millennial jokes.
Oh,
You're showing your
hey
age.
man.
You're, you're showing your age.
Alison
Hey, don't do
Gaye,
that,
bro.
don't do
What
that,
the
don't do
fuck?
that.
You're
Don't do
doing
that again, bro.
uh,
Fuck me, bro.
you're doing
Jesus.
dad jokes.
That was
You don't,
disgusting, man. Jesus. I need to have a shower. Ugh.
Hey,
man
do
said
you know what's funny as
Allison's
well?
Gaib. Oh no, no, no,
Hey, hey,
not on
hey,
my watch.
that's the name of the episode, man. That's the name of the episode.
Listen, Gaye.
Not today.
That was so bad.
um,
Oh, do better.
Oh, that's
you
terrible.
know, what I did like though in in that
That
scene
that would
is
have cooked in 2001.
is when Rhaenyra says, "I shall send my condolences and light a candle for her when I next attend the sept."
I was like,
She
that's so
said, "Get
nasty.
your ass out of here! I don't want to hear any more of that shit."
Because the person was like, oh, she's missing. Like, oh, yeah, now she's dead.
Yeah.
No, do you know what she said? She's like, "Nah, that's crazy, bro.
Like,
Damn, that's crazy."
imagine going to complain to someone and be like, "Oh, the goat look used to care for us, but
Mm.
they're no longer there anymore." Okay, I would have started like cross-examining. Why do you think they're no longer there? Because you people are hiding the people who are actually killing them. So deal with it.
Mm. I'd just be like, you know what, sir? You're right. And because of that, you are now the captain of the Gold Clicks. Like, go get a task force. Round up your brothers, your sisters.
Honestly,
Start your own.
like this whole idea that because you're the people, you get to hide behind like fuck you and fuck all your kids and whatever. Like fuck you. I
Yeah,
will burn all of
I should be
you.
taxing you guys.
Like, honestly, I will burn the whole lot of you without blinking twice.
Mm.
Anyway.
What I found funny as well was after Rhaenyra leaves, they just close the door. I'm like, where are they gonna go?
You know who's underrated in this show? Her freaking whoever is the main Kingsguard for Rhaenyra. He is
Yeah,
on
Oh, yeah,
business.
he's on job,
Like,
bro.
yeah.
Yeah,
he's
he's like
He
a
was
real
about to
life
cut down
bodyguard.
Alison.
Like,
like, he's not
yeah,
just
like
like
unhand the
I'm the
queen. Like
queen, bro. Thank
was
he's
you.
sword
like,
ready and everything.
Yeah.
Oh.
it's like
That's the kind
fair.
of energy we need.
Yeah.
Please. Anyway.
All right, then after that we have Daemon going undercover and coming across the man,
Mm.
and obviously tries to interrogate him, doesn't get much from it, but he says we have no number, we are everywhere.
Yeah.
Um,
I was rolling my eyes at that. I was like, listen, like, what's this? It's like Hydra. Like, what are we doing here?
yeah,
Honestly, I
but
felt
you know
like
what's interesting about
David gave
that?
you too much airtime. I would have been
Yeah, trust,
too
yeah.
much
I'm
No,
airtime.
like,
actually,
stop all your yapping.
no, do you know what? Yeah, once you ask the first question, once he starts blabbing like that, then yeah,
It's like,
it's
yeah,
time
it's
to
not
go,
even the
man.
first question.
Yeah.
It's like, bro, once you know when people, you know when you're with someone who's like the whole shtick is, oh, I'm not gonna give you any information. I'm just gonna like, I'm sorry, I'm not. It's like it's the Kristen Cole thing. I'm not gonna give you the time to make the speech you think you're gonna make. Like, fuck you.
Mm,
I
Yeah, I
mm.
thought someone's gonna come and sneak him.
I swear I thought there were more of them. I was
Yeah.
surprised it was just
That
like,
little girl has to die though. No offense to her,
oh
but she
yeah.
has to die.
But that's the kind of shit Messiah should be on.
Telling you,
Yeah,
bro.
what she actually do
Yeah.
at
Masara's
this
chain's
point?
fake. That's what I'm hearing.
She's just there. She's just posing.
Yeah. Interesting though, the actual title of the episode is called Faceless Man or Faceless Men.
Yeah.
So do you think
Ah,
When I
do
saw
you
that, I was
think
thinking Bravos, obviously.
yeah, like maybe that's who this man could be.
So
He could have been a
so
faceless man or
weird theory, Laris, you know his whole obsession about going to Bravos. Maybe he's already
mm,
paid people
ooh.
and they approach Ormond and maybe he's like, that's his whole secret thing. Because Laris
Mm,
seems way too confident that they could just go to Bravos, chill out, and it'll all be sorted and they can come back.
mm,
Obviously, that's way out there because I don't think it's
yeah, but you know
actually.
what? You're right though. He has been adamant that he
Yeah,
will be able to get safe
yeah,
passage as well
exactly.
for
I don't
King,
I don't
which
think they're
is
in comms, but that's like Laris. If Laris came out with that sort of 4D chess plan, I
yeah.
wouldn't be surprised.
Mm. And that would also answer like our question last week of what does he hope to gain from this? Like,
mm,
because
Mm,
at least then he knows he's got like a concrete plan, like to be able to
yeah.
take all that shit from
I
him.
think he's definitely like asserted himself as the hand.
exactly. I
Like,
was going to say at this point, he is
Yeah.
the hand of the king to Aegon, as far as
Oh
yeah,
yeah.
especially with Aegon's new mindset.
yeah, yeah.
Laris is the guy.
Better than Corliss currently, definitely.
Better than
Corliss is
Criston.
Yeah,
oh
yeah.
yeah, definitely
Criston
better
was
than
the
I
hand,
was
Kristen.
yeah.
going to argue the coolest point, but
Oh yeah, I
no,
forgot about Kristen.
he's
Shit.
been an idiot.
Yeah, Criston was the
Yeah,
hand.
yeah, I completely forgot that. So then shortly after this, then, or straight after this, we get Damon bumping into Ulf, and obviously
Yeah.
basically whipping him in the street, in front of everybody,
Mm,
chastising him, telling him that he can't basically set foot down here again.
mm.
And obviously, the important part is that everyone is there watching, and they can obviously see it's Damon, or I guess they can probably hear it's Damon. Um,
Okay, I
so,
thought they just
and
thought it was a gold cloak, and that's why they were all looking around.
I mean, yeah, they
Yeah,
could.
that's what I thought. I thought with you, Anthony, I thought it was like just a go cloak and like he's letting the go cloak. I thought
Yeah,
the looks they were giving off was like you letting the go cloak do that to you, but they
mate. To
couldn't
be
do
fair,
it.
maybe maybe that could be it. But even then, that's still not going to be positive for Rhaenyra's side because
Yeah,
again,
Well,
exactly.
the
yeah,
people.
because if the way it looks is the Go Cloaks are beating up the people,
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
which to them again doesn't
Because
look
not
good.
everyone knows Ulf as well. Like, so
yeah,
to
exactly.
them, it just
A
looks like a
man who
bump.
they see as the man of the people kind of thing.
Yeah, yeah. And then
Yeah.
also, like you said, that little girl was there, and she obviously scurries off, and she's going to report back to Ormond.
I feel like Damon's gonna die somehow. Like I don't think he'll die in King's Landing, but I feel like it'll be one of those poison dagger things, and then he eventually die in Harrenhal, like a weakened Daemon versus a weakened Daemon sort of thing.
Mm.
That's a good
But that
shout.
little girl has to die regardless. I'm sick of her face.
Because that's twice now we've seen her in it. Because we saw
Honestly.
her
Yeah.
an episode ago or two
Probably
episodes
more than
ago.
twice.
Yeah.
Mm.
Shortly after this, then we get Hugh taking that guy off the cart and sneaking his way into the city. I guess we've already spoken about this, so we don't really need to
Even before
reiterate
that,
it.
when Ulf and Hugh met up, I thought like it was like a planned thing where it's like, oh, okay, yeah, you take a shift for a couple of days, I'll take a shift for a couple of days, sort of thing. But
Mm.
then when he was just back in King's Landing, just chilling, I was like, and then Damon questioned, I was like, oh wait, so that wasn't a plan. I thought they were just taking turns of shift work, but
I thought that's what
apparently
it
no.
was.
Yeah, I think that's what it is. So like Hugh
Yeah,
would
that's
have
what it
taken
is.
over for him,
He's
and
taken
Wait,
over.
so
then
then why is Damon so pissed that he's back there?
it's because
Is it
he's
just
He
because he's
thinks
not
that
in
he's
Red
back in the
Keep?
because
street.
he's in the city, like the city,
Yeah,
like
he's
Oh,
supposed to
okay,
be
so,
in the keep, in the red
in the
keep.
Red Keep. Yeah, they've
oh, okay,
confined him to
fair.
like his
I thought it was
quarters in
because
the
he
Red
left his
Keep.
post or something. Okay,
No.
fair.
Do, 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 do. So Ormond then is talking with Darren and I think Green's there over dinner. Ormond says that Rhaenyra made a good choice in picking Corlys as the hand, which obviously is, I guess, kind of a prelude to them capturing
Mm.
him at the end of the episode. Um, what else happens here?
Yeah, because it's all
Oh yeah,
about
he
how like a peasant is too hungry or something like that.
who says that?
Ormond. At the
Oh
start of
right,
the
okay.
speech, he was like,
Oh
"Oh, that's
yeah,
why Corlys is a better choice because a peasant is a bit too like greedy or something like that."
Oh yeah, about
yeah.
people who have
You can't
climbed their way
trust.
to
Yeah,
success.
their
Yeah, yeah,
ambitions
yeah.
Yeah,
are
Yeah, that's
driven by
right.
base instincts or whatever they said.
yeah. Mm.
Yeah. Um, and then we get the Baratheon assassination attempt. Um, they weren't the same people that went to Rhaenyra, right? Because one of them
No, no, no,
looks,
no.
it is different people in it. Okay, cool.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
that's why Gwen spotted him out.
Oh, so the ones
But
who
she
went to
knew the actual
Rhaenyra
guy. Yeah,
was the actual son of
yeah, the
the
Yeah,
Baratheon guy.
cousin
because he
Okay,
said
cool.
the real guy's taller.
is taller and he
Yeah.
looks comely. Is
Oh,
what
right.
Mm.
Okay.
makes him.
Yeah. Yeah. And then obviously, yeah, they have the fight. The smell gets too much for Ormond, and he starts vomiting, which I thought was quite funny.
See, I thought so. Weirdly enough, I liked it and I didn't like it. I liked it because it's a payoff for all the smell thing and all. Obviously, we were thinking he's gonna die some horrible way. I
Mm.
Hmm.
think the thing I'm afraid of is they're gonna use that as like, oh, we gave you the thing. Now he's just gonna die a traditional death. That's what I don't want.
Nah, I think maybe, but
Yeah.
I think now it's like kind of like getting us ready to now expect it.
I
I
yeah, I
think,
hope that's what it is,
yeah,
but I feel like they're
yeah,
gonna chicken out and just look.
I didn't expect him to be that like reactive to it.
yeah.
Yeah,
Maybe that gives some kind of idea to Darren and Grain. I don't know, but
Yeah.
for them to actually physically see it or see the
yeah.
aftermath of it.
But I think they would have known about that. To be fair, probably.
Well,
I
they
think
know they
Darren
know
would.
he has the aversion to it, but like to
Yeah.
actually see him throw up at
Yeah.
the, you know, like that aggressively as well.
Weird fact.
Mm.
Um, the main actor himself in
Mhm.
real life is actually like not to that extreme, but he's like that as far as smells.
Oh,
Okay.
really?
No, like not to the point of vomiting, I don't think, but he is
Yeah.
it's like a this casting after show interview thing where he was like,
Hmm.
"Oh, I'm actually like that. I share that with the character."
Hmm.
So
I mean, he's in a heck of a fucking universe for like having an aversion to smells because those people be
So that tells
stinking.
me he must be a wizard with the perfumes that he carries. Like that, you
Yeah,
know that shit is strong.
yeah,
mm.
yeah. Because at that point, you got to have like nostril blockers or something because
Which is
like
one of the main reasons why, you know how people ask this question about like, oh, if you could go back in time. Where like there was a time when I was like, oh, medieval times would be nice because like I have all this
Mhm.
knowledge, I'll be the ruler, but I'm like, I don't think I want to deal with people who don't brush their teeth, like as a rule. Just
Hmm.
the smells, God, that would kill me.
Mm. And then a lot of the food is unpasteurized
Yeah.
and filthy.
Yeah.
But even down to like hygiene products,
That's what I'm
like
saying. The hygiene is the
toothpaste,
biggest
like
reason why it's like, yeah, I can do it.
people having like monthly baths and shit, like,
Yeah.
and you have to pay to bath as well. So if you're poor, you can't bath. Like, you got to wait
Mm.
for rain.
Bro, go to ancient Rome where they had like public toilets where everyone used to share the. Have you guys seen Spartacus?
Nah, nah,
Yeah.
nah. But oh,
You
God
know the
forbid.
Batiatus, like they share the sponge loofah thing where they all clean their ass. Same
Yeah.
Mm.
stick. Everyone shares the same stick.
Yeah.
Bro, watch some real like ancient Rome. Darren, you need to. Haha.
God.
Yeah, watch
Yeah.
Spartacus. You'd love it.
Nah, because funny enough, I played like a game. It was like a medieval game, and you have to like pay to like bath and stuff. And they talk
Mm.
about like the sort of hygiene stuff in it. And
Mm.
yeah, from that, I was like, yeah, bro, there's absolutely no chance.
Nah, but you generally need to watch Spartacus though. I feel like you'd like it just for the show itself, but also some of these weird like habits
Yeah.
in the day. It's
Yeah,
crazy.
I think I'm gonna try and dip into a few things like that because, like I said, I started watching Troy. I need to finish it, but I
I can't
want
believe
to
you haven't
try
watched
and
that movie before. That's crazy.
you know what? I've never really been into like Greek
Greek?
mythology
Oh,
and
fair.
is it
Ah,
Greek or
they're the
like
best ones, man. Honestly,
yeah, I
anything
know.
with
Yeah.
Sword and
I've
Shield, bro.
never really been into it. Like I don't think I've seen 300.
What
You not
Um,
seen 300?
yeah, I don't actually think I've seen it.
Oh,
Like
shit.
the
I've seen
hell?
I've like seen it in passing when it's been on TV and someone's watching it,
Have
but
you seen
I've never sat
Gladiator?
down and watched it.
Nah.
You know what? I actually haven't seen Gladiator 1, but I've seen Gladiator 2. I know that sounds crazy, but
What, the
before I
one with
was like,
Denzel?
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
That's the one I haven't seen.
Okay,
Yeah,
yeah.
same.
So I've seen like bits and pieces of the first one. Um,
Damn. You
but
got a long. I thought I had a long movie list. Like your movie
yeah.
hole is crazy, and I'm not even a
Yeah,
movie guy.
I told you guys, I've
Your
always
movie,
said like you'll be shocked at the amount of movies I haven't seen because especially with the stuff that I do like. But yeah,
Mm.
I will get around to watching those eventually.
Oh,
But
fair.
yeah,
300 and yeah, 300 is a must. You have to see
yeah.
300 like right now.
Yeah, yeah. All right. So next, then we get Aemond and Rhaenyra talking about Aemond, because obviously she brings news of the sewing that Helena was doing, and then she obviously Rhaenyra finds out that Helena's a dreamer. Like, is it
Mm.
Ray? Who is it? What's the name of the
Oh,
dreamer
Danish.
from? Oh, her. Yeah. So then you can see the cogs turning in Rhaenyra that
Yeah,
she's realizing, all right, Helena is. So that obviously factors as well into the decision of getting Alicent to leave because
exactly.
she obviously now needs to try and interrogate or get as much from Helena as she possibly can. Which
Precisely.
I mean, if that could go very well for Rhaenyra, or that could go very badly. I don't know.
And I think it's gonna go very bad because the one thing Rhaenyra didn't need is Helena like getting a voice.
Mm.
Yeah.
Because all of this tragedy, all of this sorrow is like giving. She's like talking back now. She's like
Mm,
her back chat is like crazy.
mm,
So I think it's going to be a much steeper climb for Rhaenyra to get information out of her than it would
mhm,
have, let's say, 3 weeks before.
mm. Yeah.
I
100%.
think Helena's just gonna be like, yeah, you die. Aegon gets the throne again, and then she's gonna be pissed.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And then maybe she dies, and that's why she doesn't want to be left alone in the room.
Yeah. Because
Which would be sad, to be fair,
because
as much as
Egon
I'm Team Bloke.
because she said Egon will sit on the throne again in
Yeah,
her
yeah, yeah.
prophecy.
Yeah.
Mm. But
Like
then
he's burned and
now you've said that,
scorned.
Anthony, fucking what you said before about Helena saying that she's like doesn't want to stay in that room or she's scared of the room,
Mm.
and she's now been confined to that room. Hey man, oh guys, wow.
Mm.
Um,
I just, I thought we were going to get, again, I don't know how this next 2 episodes are going to be. I thought we were going to get a lot more, given what I know of like the history and lore. Obviously, I didn't know in depth, but I kind of know arc. I thought we were going to get to a certain peak this season, but I'm starting to be afraid that you just not enough episodes to get through it because they're still going to lean on the politics shit and they're going to try and get another season out of this. So
Mm.
I'm dreading the fact that I don't think we're going to end on quite as high
yeah,
as high of a
I don't
high
think so.
as we thought. Yeah.
Well,
Mm.
I thought that the opening like, battle was going to be like the big sort of part of the season that wasn't the first episode. So I was quite shocked to see that it was so short.
Mm.
Um, Also, just before I carry on, did you guys find it weird, or it? I don't want to say weird because it's not really out of character for him, I guess, based on how angry he was at the time. But like Damon mentioning the prophecy out loud in
Yeah,
English
yeah.
whilst
I was
everyone
thinking,
can
oh,
hear.
My
I was
ears are
thinking, what's
perking up
happening
when I
here?
hear that.
Yeah, I'm like, he's mentioned it without it being in Valyrian, first of all, but second of all,
Mm,
in front of everyone. It's like, whoa, that felt
Exactly.
a bit too far for him there. But I guess
yeah.
again, like I said, that kind of plays into how angry he was at the time.
Yeah.
But yeah, like you said, I was like, whoa, he just blurted that out in front of everyone, like
Mm,
especially in front of Manderley and the other woman. Like, ooh.
Yeah, because if they already think Rhaenyra is like, oh, woman and weak, she can't make decisions and she's crazy, that's gonna
mm,
make people think she's even more crazy because now we're being governed according to prophecies.
Mhm.
So that's not that wasn't it stood out to me, but like it was in passing. So I don't know what that's gonna come back for,
mm.
to them as.
I do like though that Alicent still thinks that her saying to Rhaenyra that once Aemond is gone, then we can be out of your hair and we can get away and
Mm,
like she still, and she does it a lot, I guess, in this season. Tries to play as if she's in a position of power, like as
yeah.
if her doing this is like, obviously it is a big favor if you get rid of Aemon, but like, oh, I'm doing such a big favor to you that you have to grant me this. Rhaenyra don't have to
Mm,
give her shit. Like realistically, get rid of Aemon and then I can do whatever I want with you. Like I can just keep you in King's Landing for the rest of your days or the rest of Helena's days. Like
mm,
realistically, what like you're not. And Rhaenyra does like to remind her of that as well. So I thought that was quite interesting. Um, she tells her that he's in Harrenhal, that Vhagar obviously isn't there, and then she concocts the idea that Alicent should be the one to go to Harrenhal. Does she want her to just get Aemond or kill him?
nah, kill him.
It is to kill
Well,
him. Okay.
she wants to kill him, so she sent a sword with her. She sent like
Oh, okay, yeah.
King's
So
Guard with
someone's
her.
gonna guard her to go with. Okay, yeah,
So as long as she just needs Allison to get that sword close.
yeah. Yeah. Hmm. Interesting. Um. Oh yeah, this is the part. Unhand the queen. Um. Then the next part of the show. Oh yeah. So Helena and Alison obviously then talk after that, and Helena asks her basically what was the reason for marrying her to Aegon.
Mm,
Or was it your own desire to marry me to my brother? Is the line,
mm,
and they sort of carry on talking about it, and then Alison like gives her this like strange smile, and it's like, nah, you basically were part of the, well, obviously it's Otto's idea, but she says that she obviously went along with it. But like you're part of like basically the cause of the majority of this, and then you're just trying to smile in front of her as if it wasn't your fault or as if you didn't have
mm,
anything to do with it. I thought it was quite nasty from her. And again, this episode in general, I mean, Alison, you could argue, has always been nasty in a way, but this episode in general is like, if you're any way leaning on one side, it's going to ginger you to the other side.
mm.
I think I actually have an image of it, but yeah, what were you guys' thoughts on that part?
Yeah, I thought she was like trying to put all the blame on Otto when, like,
Mm,
Rhaenyra first came to her in front of Viserys, being like, "Oh, I think my son Jacaerys is gonna be like
mm,
him and Helena." And he was excited by the idea, and obviously
mm,
she squashed it. So in my head, I'm like, that's more on her than Otto, really.
mm-hmm,
Um, so I feel like Helena may have picked up on that, just because she seems
mm-hmm,
to be a bit more like wise to things now and calling out her mother's lies.
mm.
Um, so yeah, I think Alison's also deep in like, oh yeah, you know what, fair. If I just accepted that, then none of this would have happened, sort of thing.
Yeah. Yeah, pretty much same. I think Allison's at this point where she's like, she can't hide behind, oh, I wanted to protect you and all these anymore. So she just Helena, this is what I'm saying. Helena is getting her voice because like she's getting the truth out of Allison finally.
Mm-hmm.
And I think Allison's close to like just a just I give up point.
Yeah,
Um, because ultimately, in a weird way, she's kind of given up on all her children. The one
yeah, yeah.
she's trying to hold on to.
Hmm.
is Elena, and that's the one that's fighting the most to like, not fighting the most, but like that's giving her that resistance now. And I feel like
Mm.
Mm,
she's just gonna get exasperated with it all and just be like, you know what, I tried, I'm a failure. She's gonna basically pull a Christian Cole
Mm.
mm,
and just find a death wish. That's what I see for her. Just I'm gonna get that somewhere.
It's also funny though that Darren obviously asks about her when he speaks to
Mm,
Gwaine, and it's like the one that's furthest from her is the one that wants her or needs her the most, but
mm,
that's the one that she knows the least. Is I guess it's cruel really for her on her part.
yeah.
exactly. Like in this moment where she wants to cling on to one child, at least one, the one that wants to cling to her is obviously not around.
Hmm.
And that's the one she knows the least, like you said. So yeah.
It's like
Yeah.
she said that was like the one only good thing she seems to have done as a parent.
It's
And
like
that's not
not being a
As she
parenting.
parent.
sees it,
Exactly.
and that's not parenting them. Yeah,
Yeah.
hey, that's dark, man.
Yeah. I mean, it's true though. She's really
Best
caused
thing you
she,
did as a parent was not be one. Right.
Yeah, she
and
went
that's
0-3,
the
like
yeah.
crazy.
Because what's it called? Because even what Aegon was talking about how not Aegon, Aemon was talking about how Aegon was always
The
oh no, it's
favorite.
the other way around. Aegon was talking about how Aemon was always being favored. Even in season one, she was blaming Aegon for spreading the rumors, even though it was her telling the kids like, "Oh yeah,
Exactly.
those kids are bastards." So like
Mm,
her parenting style's been atrocious. She's been
mm,
a terrible
It's
mom.
like, how have you managed to give all of them mommy issues?
mm.
Yeah,
I
and that
really
was the
Literally.
one thing. She was like, "Oh, I don't want to be someone's wife who does like the one thing you're meant to do, parent your kids.
Mm,
You can't do that." She's a
mm,
failure.
mm.
She's
For
nasty.
for a moment there, when she's like feeding Helena like soup or something.
yeah.
For like a split second, I was like, is that moon drink thing? But I thought,
Oh,
nah. Like she would have
Yeah,
she
ooh,
would have
that's
had to.
dark. I didn't even think of that.
Yeah,
Shit.
yeah. That was the first thought that went into my
that
head.
that's new levels of low. That's
But
Yeah.
then I thought you
It
have to
can't
probably
be
drink.
because we know it's bitter over there
Yeah,
to
yeah,
take down.
yeah.
That's the only saving
And you
grace.
also probably have to drink all of it, or at least the vast majority of it as well. So
Yeah, but
mm,
fucking hell, that's a plan.
you didn't imagine,
yeah.
um,
There's no coming back from that.
Fucking hell.
bro. Yeah,
Damn.
To Helena of all people as well.
Exactly. Yeah. Nah, that's dark. I'm sorry.
I know, man. I don't know why it popped into my head when I watched it. I was like, oh, surely not, surely not.
That's dark.
Okay, and then we get the ending of the episode with Corlys and that guy, Ormond's man. So, do we think Corlys is dead, or do we think they just captured him?
Nah, nah, captured.
I think Collis is dead, but I think they killed everyone else.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Mm,
Everyone else is dead for sure.
okay, yeah, yeah. Because at first I thought maybe he's dead, but nah, I feel like
If he
with
dies, I
all.
don't think it really matters.
Well, this is where I'm actually just thinking about this now because I remember watching it and I'm thinking, how have they come here in
Mm,
terms
Mm.
of the guys from Tumbleton? Because and now I know the answer because Fringy left his watch. If he was on his watch, he would have seen the soldiers going away, and like if he was doing his patrol properly, he would have spotted that. So now, how have
Oh yeah.
you've actually just allowed the Hand of the King to get captured because you were on some crazy reconnaissance mission, which wasn't
Mm.
really reconnaissance, it was just you doing what you thought. That's actually just clicked in my head. Fuck you.
nah, Hugh, man. Hey, if
Yeah.
we're doing stinker of the week, howler of the week, or whatever, Hugh is a big contender because
Yeah, it has to be him.
boy, yeah, he's covered himself. You know what? Yeah, that's
It
yeah,
has to
that's
be him
crazy.
because every other plan is like every other
Yeah,
person has done just what they needed to do.
yeah. But it also, like I was saying before, the way just Ormond obviously talking about Corlys earlier in the episode, and then him going to capture him. Like Corlys is in a spot now where I know obviously he's loyal to Rhaenyra or whatever, but I mean, him being disgruntled and him losing Driftmark and the position that he's in, obviously losing Rhaenys. Do you think there's like a possibility that he could be a turncoat or
No.
The
Ormond
only
can sway him in some way?
I would say no, but the only thing that might change that is if obviously he agrees to put Darren on the throne and Darren legitimizes
Yep,
his son. But the
yep.
reason why
Nah.
I don't think he would do that is because he knows his sons are loyal to Rhaenyra.
Laurel, yeah, yeah.
So it's one of these things where he
Hey
knows.
man, he spent most of his life not caring about what they thought. He can do it another day, man.
No, but again, but the sons won't like they wouldn't accept that. Like they would actually
Yeah,
just
yeah.
die fighting Darren, and so what's the point of legitimizing someone who's already dead?
Yeah, because Darren has
Mm-hmm.
like a baby dragon anyway. What's he gonna
Mm-hmm.
do against not Moondancer? Is it Sea Smoke?
Yeah, well,
Uh,
yeah, Sea
What's
Smoke
Adam's
and
dragon?
so yeah,
Oh
Adam's Dragon
yeah,
is Sea Smoke.
it's the
Yeah,
smoke.
And
Yeah,
Baylor's one is Moon Dancer.
Mendoza.
yeah,
Yeah, that's right.
yeah.
Cool.
I don't think he
So
flips.
you
Yeah, I
don't.
don't, there's because
No.
there's no incentive for him to.
Mhm. I hope not. At least anyway. I hope not. But then I don't really see how he gets out of this. Then,
Well, it's
like,
I
easy.
think he
I
does.
have your hand on the
okay,
screen.
okay.
But like, I think it's. I mean, I think like, I guess that's where it's been. I guess a bit fortunate that he
Mhm.
like he ran away because I guess Adam's been no Alan's been filling in for his position and he's
Yeah,
been
Mhm.
bringing good ideas.
exactly.
So he's made himself kind of useless.
Thank you. I don't think he'll be
So
missed, but I think the status of him, because he is Corliss
yeah, yeah,
Velaryon, that in itself has weight as far as a hostage. So
mm,
it's a valuable hostage, but functionally, I don't think it changes much for them.
yeah. It's a big loss, but only on paper.
Exactly.
Cool. All right. So that wraps up then. I guess the summary of the episode. Any general thoughts? Any questions you guys might have? Any predictions of
No,
what's
it's
to come
just a big,
next?
like I said, second best episode for me. Really, my favorite one. If you take away the action tax from the first.
Mm,
So I thought it was a really good episode. It's just I've just got a bit of I guess separation anxiety, knowing the ending is literally just 2 weeks. We've got left
hmm
to show, so that's the disappointing bit. So I hope they make it worth our while, but that's just my anxiety at the moment. But yeah, good episode.
Mm. Yeah, no. I think that little girl's gonna do something. I think for now, I think maybe it's gonna be some sort of poison dagger thing with Daemon, especially if he keeps going around as a gold cloak. Um, but apart from that, um,
Hmm. Sorry, Anthony.
mhm,
Well, I think I just what you said just clicked in my head because I think you mentioned it already before. Where it's like let's just say they do the poison dagger.
mm.
Now he has to heal himself, and the only person he knows would be Alice, and then he finds himself back at Harrenhal.
I don't even think. I feel like he'll just be sent on a mission. He just won't tell anyone, knowing him. He'll probably just think, "Oh, now I'll survive this. I'm
No, but
Daemon."
that's what I'm saying. So he gets hit with the dagger, and the only person he knows that can heal him is the witch,
Mm,
which is why he'll probably find himself at Harrenhal.
mm.
But
And
anyway,
then yeah,
that's
they
fine.
all die. I mean, that witch has to go as well.
She needs to, man, honestly.
But then I wonder what happens with the dragon eggs because there was like five there. And then the people at the Vale have two, or was it Pentos?
It's the Pentos ones. I think some of those are definitely going to end up with Daenerys, specifically the
Yeah,
ones with Alice. I think the others would just be lost to wherever.
so
And
okay,
the reason why I think it's specifically going to be the ones with Alice is because they made sure to say it was from Dreamfire, um, in terms of the clutch of eggs. And I think the ones Danny had were from Dreamfire,
okay.
in terms of Game of Thrones lore. I
And
think,
Dreamfire is
Helena's
Helena's,
dragon.
Helena's dragon.
yeah.
hmm Apparently, it's eggs before this. Apparently, but they might retcon it and say
It's
it's
what?
these eggs. Apparently, it's like some of Dreamfire's eggs from prior to House of the Dragon that are meant to be the eggs that Daenerys gets, but they might retcon it and have it so
Yeah,
that
that's
it's
no, that's what these are though. These are from way, way back. Because remember, Dreamfire is actually one of the bigger dragons. She's old,
yeah.
way older than Helena. She just doesn't fly. And Dreamfire's main
Mm,
thing is she just sits there and lays eggs.
mm,
So like damn near like all of the eggs that they have is either from Dreamfire or from Cyrax.
mm,
So that's why I think it's not Recon because like these eggs from Dreamfire would have been like it makes sense that they're old because Dreamfire is an old dragon. Not as old as Vega, obviously, but
hmm
Mm.
old.
Cool. All right. I guess we can wrap it up there then. So as always, guys, follow us on all platforms at LITBS Pod. We will try and get this episode out on Tuesday. So yeah, 28th. That's today. Yeah, at LITBS on pod on all platforms. Tune in next week then for the penultimate episode and penultimate review from us. And that's everything. See you later, guys.
Peace.